Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for the first, True Fart. Thank you so much for the first. You were there early today. And Messenger, welcome in. What's with the Merry Christmas? We're a bit away from Christmas at this point. Is there something I'm missing? Or something like that? I know you said the same thing in Discord, and I'm kind of wondering, like, what kind of Christmas? Because we call it, like, Noël du Campeur, which is basically, like, Christmas. Basically, Noël is Christmas in French. And it's usually like camping stuff during the summer that they do, but we're way off from that. So help me understand. Help me understand what you mean by Merry Christmas there. Like, what do you mean? We're so far away from Christmas. We're in February almost now. We're almost at February nowadays. But I hope you guys are doing good. You just say it, that's fine, that's fine. Are you the kind of guy that would just go around and like start blasting like Christmas music in June? There's another meaning. Well, you got me there for sure. But are you the kind of guy that would blast like Christmas music in June or anything like that? I know my mom likes her Christmas music and her Christmas movies. And I'm so happy I don't live at home for one of this reason nowadays. I don't have to, every time I want to get out of my room, have a Christmas movie about Jesus or stuff like that being blasted on TV. I'm like, that's fine if you want to listen to it. But it's maybe the 7th or 8th time you've played it over the years. At this point, don't you get tired of the movie? Like, don't you get tired and move on to something else? But yeah, that's basically my Christmas. Like, usually I don't put too many Christmas songs. Like, maybe the month before I'm gonna say I listen to Christmas songs, but not much more. It was a birthday. I think one of my friend and I say Merry Christmas. So I just say it after that for every birthday, and I just say it because why not? That's fair. That's fair. It's a good holiday. It's a fun holiday to have. So it is fun to just say it. Today is the final day that I'm probably gonna have time to play ranked. Cause tomorrow I have my locals for Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm gonna get back late. And the day after I have the local for Vanguard. So I don't think I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. We are gonna try and reach Master today. Will we make it? Will we not? We will only find out at the end of the stream. We are Master 3 right now. Last stream, we were stuck at Master 3 for the whole stream. So let's hope our luck is a bit better today. Last stream we had an amazing coin toss luck. But we ended up having the worst possible end luck. Like we keep getting like double, triple in our hand. So we're gonna try and get Master 1. If we don't reach it, that's fine. Next season we're just gonna go stronger, harder, and just make it so we can make it to Master 1 next season. Like, we're starting to grind early next season, so you better catch me there. But I think I'm gonna move right away on that. I'm a bit tired still. I've been tired the whole week, but we should be fine. Let's hope I do not hit the double up again into sit-ups. That would kill me. Please, not again. I've increased the craft of a UR, by the way, to 4% now, so we have a bit more odds to hit it, but it's still not likely. So slowly but surely we're gonna increase it, and once we hit it, it's gonna go back down. But that is the game plan. The deck has changed a bit. I removed one of the Veiler to increase the chances of seeing starters in there. Like, we're back to 40 now instead of 41 or 42. So we're gonna see if it helps. I'm probably gonna make some changes once the ban list hit, depending on if the new pack changes anything. But if the pack doesn't add anything, at least we're gonna add more Branded Opening and Albion in there, because they're gonna add to the consistency of the deck. Okay, this hand is fine, but we died to a singular interruption, so we're gonna hope. We are gonna hope. Gazelle, please. Yep. Well, that's our turn, guys. That's our turn. We love to see it, right? We're gonna hope that the maxi is good enough. We might just be running... We could run a nib instead of the... Veiler there, because Nib could be fine against some decks, like if we maxi them. I don't think it's gonna be Cash. I'm gonna hold the... Okay, it's Aurus. That's scary, because they can just kill me easy. We can always Ash the Imseti here. So let's try and Ash it when they go for it. They're still gonna get bodies. Please don't send to Aurus. Okay, that's fine. They get their trap card back, but at least they don't get the King's Heart to extend even more. Okay, this resolve. I wanted this to resolve before I chain the Maxi. Because now they said this. Now we can just go Maxi. So if they try and go Aurus, we draw cards now. And I didn't want to do it before, because what they could have done is called by the Ash Blossom and then Ash Blossom themselves. Now, if they called by the Ash, we were fine. Okay, Endphase, you might regret this, my guy. Another chain. Can I draw anything, please? Well, we go normal summon here. We go link those up it into Verte with those two. Basically, we mostly want the chain activation, but that's not great. That's really not great. Like, why did we drew 2 chain again? Okay, they're gonna go Canopic Protector. They're gonna revive something, but that's fine for now. How do we deal with the Imseti? We could banish it with Mirror Jade, actually. If we need to, we could banish it with Mirror Jade. Okay, we add this, then we can... Wait, did we go through... Why can we not use the Patchwork? Oh, we only have 2 chains in the deck anymore. God damn it. Okay, well, we just go Mirror Jade and Hope. We literally just go Mirror Jade and Hope here. We don't have another choice. We drew the worst thing we could draw. We could go Guardian Chimera with this. Like, Guardian Chimera, pop the field spell, punch into this, and then we hope for the best. That might be better, actually. Because if we banish Imseti, they go another Imseti here. And then we're no better than before. If we don't go Camera Fusion instead, I guess Camera Fusion would allow us to go those two together into Mirror Jade 2 instead of sending the Branded Fusion. Because we drew the Albaz, by the way. We drew Chain Albaz in this hand. It's kind of insane. Kind of insane at this point. So, what do we want to do? I think the Poly is the better option. Like we said in Poly, the Patchwork's offline for the rest of the game anyway. Oh, you're so good at the game. You're so good at the game. Well, we're getting floodgated by a Horus monster. Yippee! We love to see it, right? We love to play some good game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting the day strong. You're so good at the game, my guy. You're so good at the game. I'm gonna go next. Well, we start weak. We start weak, drawing both our chain. We didn't draw the Patchwork. That's one of the reason why I was drawing, like, running triple chain. Because if we draw 2 chain, we can't do anything. If we add the Nib here instead, we can add a Nib here. Maybe that's gonna help. But at this point, I have no hope for this deck. I have no hope. I don't know what I did to it. I don't know what I did. But I keep drawing Chain. I keep drawing Poly. I keep drawing Albaz. But I don't draw the Branded Fusion that's a one of either. I don't draw the Nightmare Apprentice. I don't draw the Koitol. I don't draw the Mirsonite. I don't draw the Gazelle. I need 2 starters. It's not that hard to know. It's not that hard to figure out. I need 2 cards that start the plays. And I'm fine. We have this. We could try and add a Poly again. I'm not convinced, but maybe that helps. But we're gonna start with a wheel. We're starting with a wheel right away. Let's see what we do for first training. What do we get served today? No, please. God damn it, why? Why do we gotta start so rough? It was so close to being something else. Okay, Plank is not too bad. Plank, oh wait, no, Plank is horrible. I thought it was a chair again. We gotta do 80-second of Planks. At least it's the start of it. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 24, 5, 6, 37, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 62, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80. Woo! Woo! We're starting the stream strong there. We're starting this so strong. Why? That's not a good omen there. That is not a good omen. I'm feeling in my arm. Because the match is not that big. Welcome in, Tony. Whew. We just had to do an 80-second of plank. That's not a great way to start. But yeah, we just went against Floodgate. We literally just went against Aurus Floodgate. Like, this year, they drew the one-off skill drain. We drew it very badly. They're just on Aurus and trying to kill through Aurus, but they got what they needed. We did not. So, we gotta hope for the best now for the other game. We made our consistency better, and we're drawing worse. Like, I made my deck more consistent, and I'm drawing less consistent pieces. Okay, we lose this coin toss. Let's remove the wheel here. So it's 1-1. For now, we're 1 losses for the night. No wins so far. We're only at the first game, so let's see what we can do. This is one of the worst hand we could get. But maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can make it work. But drawing double prevent as a 2-of, by the way. No end trap, nothing here. Flew on the raise. God damn it. We're getting really unlucky right there. Welcome in, Kinroma. Welcome in. We're getting kind of cooked. We're kind of getting cooked here. So they're gonna return the Eaglin. That's kind of weird. Do they have a Rabina or do they not have anything else? Like, I'm guessing they're fishing for a Rabina here, right? Otherwise, they don't do that. Oh, okay, we might be good. You know that feeling? We got kind of cooked. Like, our hand is not great. Okay, that's good. Never mind. Well, I understand why I didn't do anything last turn. Do we play through it? Or do we just say, like... We kind of need to play through it, right? They can tribute our stuff here. So, they are running only 2 tributes. If we go Apprentice, drop this, then summon the Gazelle, get us something else. We can grab 2 Camera Fusion here. I think we need to at least play a bit through it. So, if we go Mirror Sonite here, summon the Apprentice, then Apprentice effect. We're gonna save to have an Ash Blossom and stuff like that. They probably have a lot of interruption. But I don't think they're gonna run the Nib. Okay, they let this resolve, so we're fine here. They cannot Emperor me here. They only get the Veil. They had an interruption. They did have an interruption there, so we gotta be a bit worried about that. But we could... Mirror Sonite is a lot of damage here. We could just grab the Koitol to get a target negate too. On top of it, like if we just use a Koitol now, So drop the Coidal, grab ourselves another Mirror here if we need to. And then we fuse... we can normal summon this, fuse those two together, grab ourselves the Mirror again, and is that lethal? That is gonna be close. Because that's 3,000 plus 2,000 plus 1.9k. So we should be very, very close to killing them. A bit unfortunate that we do double Baphomet, but we probably can make it work. So let's go Camera Fusion here. Camera Fusion is gonna send... this here. So that we can send the... Revive the Mirror Knight, then we can maybe... So we don't need to send anything. I'm gonna make this one just so we can revive something. Oh, we are forced to use this one. I forgot. I should have done something else then. I could have killed maybe with the Mirror Knight. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. We are gonna go this here. Then we're gonna go this one here, reviving the Mirror Knight there. So that's 4k. That's 7k. I think we still kill. We are 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be 4 summons. So we're not even into Nib territory. So we should be fine. Unless they draw an Ash Blossom here, we should be okay. We are not gonna kill though, which is really annoying. We're gonna grab the D-Bells. And from there, we can add back the Camera Fusion to our hand. They still have an answer here. I don't know what it is, but they always add something they could activate. We could technically fuse those two. I guess that gives us lethal, but that plays into Nib. Because this one here at 6,000, we can summon the Gazelle on top of that, which would be 1.5k. They would be on 500. But we can guarantee the lethal if it hits. Is it worth it? I think we need to. Like, if they don't have... We are putting them on better have Nib at this point. We are putting them on better have Nib. If they don't add the Nib, we are good. So let's use this and use... this here. If they have the Nib, we just lost to Maxi. Basically, if they have the Nib, we just lost to Maxi there. There's not much I can do more than that. Let's use the Big Wing Baphomet here. Show it to me. Show the Nib to me. Come on. And we win. Woo-hoo-hoo. No Nibiru in my future. The rug doesn't exist, guys. If you don't believe in it, it does not exist. Summonless runs RP Dancer along with RP Storm, so you can activate it from end. Oh! Let's see, what could he have used there? Because he had something he could activate. Oh, it's probably... He would have used a Fuzz, though. So, maybe a DD Crow? But he would have used a DD Crow, too? I don't know what he could have added. Because the Shifter was offline, the Ash he didn't use... He didn't use a Maxi. He could have used a Fuzz maybe, but he decided... Oh, he was controlling a card, so the Fuzz was not available. So I guess it was really only DD Crow that he had in hand. And he decided to not remove my Mirror Knight when I went to revive. That's kind of weird. The guy could have at least removed my Mirror Knight there. Flube, make a wish. Well, the guy started Eaglen, shuffled it back with his stuff, and ended his turn. Then he maxied me, but that was not enough. We just put the... We were just worried about a big rug coming on our head, because we could guarantee lethal only if we... Only if we went and didn't die to the Nib. Okay, we have only Illusion here, which is really annoying. So, we can beat an Ash Blossom. We cannot beat an Imperm with this. So, let's hope the Imperm doesn't come down. Let's tag out the Mirror Knight. I don't want to use the Apprentice right now, because I want to be able to tag her out. Okay, they have the Maxi. We're gonna call by the Maxi for sure, because I don't want to give them 10 trillion cards. Now we hope they don't have an Imperm, but if they do, we can still do something. It's not great, but we can still achieve something here, I think. Like, we go Koitol into Revive. It's just gonna be rough to get the Baphomet there if we do that. If we go Gazelle here, Gazelle summon, then we fuse those two together into the one that sends to grave, we send the Baphomet, then we revive. That wouldn't work because the Tau and the other play I want to do kind of stops each other. So I guess we just go. It's either that or we go those two into. No, I think we just go Baphomet here. That's gonna give us more value. Summon a Diabellstar that floodgates me into the set spell. Yeah, the Diabells. And I wonder why the other camera player don't do that. I do that myself. They did have the Imperm. Unfortunate. Unfortunate there. Well, at least we're not locked into fusion summoning here. We're gonna go into Apprentice. Drop this there. I do that. It's like one of the best monsters. It saves you from Imperm. It saves you from evenly match. It's great. We're gonna go this here into this here. And we're gonna grab the Mirror Sword Knight. But like I said, the problem is we don't have the Camera Fusion here. Look, she's here. She's cute, right? We could technically use her for a fusion here. If we go, but I kind of want to get the Kotal. Grab the Kotal. You didn't read the card. It's not too bad. Like, it's really annoying for quick play decks. Like, decks with a lot of quick play spell. But for decks that don't care about the quick play spell, they can just basically ignore the Diabells. Because, like, they just set a card and you never know if they're going to set something good or bad. Let's go this and this into the Baphomet. We're gonna enter basically them for one and put them on better Avid on 3 card. Because the guy impermed me twice, which is kind of annoying. Like, he impermed me and maxing me, so that's kind of annoying there. Doesn't really matter what we get. We're locked into summoning Illusion from the graveyard. She's not as good as Anti-Spell, yeah, because you can still activate a spell the turn. And people can bait. Like, one time a guy baited me by setting Transaction Rollback. And I popped the Transaction Rollback and the guy went crazy with it afterwards. So, she's not a insta-win like Anti-Spell is. So, I don't think the 8 is that bad. We can go... This one already used its effect, so that's not great. We could technically go into this. But I might just go Verte. Verte sends to the graveyard. Make the... So our light target is Diabells, so that's not great. We shouldn't have added Diabells here. Do we have another light target in the deck? Let me see. We do not really, so... Oh, we have the Mirror Sword Knight, I guess, that we could send. That would work. We make the Mirror Jade from this, and then we have a Mirror Jade. We have the... We either make a Mirror Jade or we make a Rim Drum. Which one is better here? Rim Drum is 1 interruption. Mirror Jade can save me a lot, so I think Mirror Jade is better. We're gonna go those two into Verte Anaconda, then Verte is gonna send to the graveyard. Oh, wait! We can do something funny here, actually. We can actually do something so funny here. Look at this, okay? We go Verte. We send the Camera Fusion to the graveyard instead. I just thought of this. We send the Camera Fusion. We go into the... we have this here. We could go into a Magnum, actually. Like, we go into the Magnum here using this and her. And now we have the Camera Fusion live for the next turn. We have the Camera Fusion live. Let's go. We can go into Camera Fusion here. Add it back to my hand. Just like that. And we found a way to get it back to our hand. We're gonna do the Magnum. Magnum's gonna shuffle back the poly that we use. Shuffle it back into the deck. Apprentice is pretty good. We're gonna set here and pass. But look at this. That's great. Getting rid of the talent is great too. That's a great rip here. Then we can go into this guy here. Would you have DP in this list after the recent ban list? We could, but that's adding bricks to a deck that we don't really want bricks in. Like, we're already struggling with the consistency right now. We're running Verte just because we're running Branded Fusion, and because Branded Fusion synergize with the Gazelle, because the Branded Fusion can get us the Gazelle in the graveyard as a fusion material, so we search an illusion from this. Basically, with Rimdrum, this guy here, he can use the Gazelle, and then the Gazelle is triggered because it was sent to the graveyard as a fusion material to search. It's okay to deal with. Like, I don't think it's that bad. They got this. That's an insane start on their hand. We have the Gazelle here that we could use to revive. We could do the Camera Fusion too. I don't really want to right now. DP is pretty good. The thing is, you gotta add 2 cards that you gotta have, like, once the Pot of Greed monster for Destiny Hero happens, maybe we're gonna think about it. But for now, it's really not needed that much. We're probably gonna pop their 2 monsters when they revives, by the way. Like, we're gonna go Guardian Camera with this, and this. Revive the D-Bells. Okay, they're adding a Matmech card. That's fine. We're gonna go Camera Fusion here. I want to pop the 2 before they go into Alambertian, basically. So that we put them in a bit of a pickle. We are gonna have the Magnum pop if they want to do anything. We're gonna pop 2 of their monsters. So we do this. We don't want the guy to stay on the field. We're gonna do all 3 of these into a Guardian Camera in defense. But yeah, the Verte, usually I wouldn't even run the Verte. It's just that we have access to it. It's a card that we can make use of, so might as well make use of it, right? Like, if we have access to it, might as well do it. We're gonna do it in this way so that we guarantee that the Diabells comes back onto the field. And then the Gazelle's gonna come here. We probably are gonna pop the first card they put down. We could technically pop something else, but that's fine. We don't care about it. We're gonna add to our hand the Kotal at this point. We sadly could not remake the guy that we wanted, but we summoned the Diabells onto the field. There she is. She's here. We draw 1. Oh, we draw the Kotal on top of that. DP better card than Dragoon. It for sure, as soon as... Well, that was kind of the thing with the TCG2 for a while. Like, people were saying that DP was better. And one of the big reasons why DP is better, it's because we are gonna get the card later on. Like, it's getting unbanned later on, but let me show you why it's better here. Like, one of the big reasons why it's better. Did we win the coin toss on that? I think we did, right? We did win the coin toss for sure. We went first. So, right here, but if we go into edit deck, we have the, like, the material for the DP. Like, DP effect is fine. The Dragoon effect is most of the time is gonna be better, but the Dasher is a very good effect. Like, it's basically a free summon. And it's banned for now, but if we go look at the Forbidden card, there's this guy that's getting unbanned, which is basically a Pot of Greed if you have no card in hand. So this is what makes DP better most of the time, is that the material you use for it are not just bricks. They're not just straight up bricks in your deck. I see Dragoon is better mostly because I can be targeted and can be destroyed by card effect. There's so many ways to deal with Dragoon. And the Dragoon negate's not freed, or you gotta discard for it. While DP is kind of free. You just pop it, pop the other thing, it reduces the attack a bit. But yeah, Typhon just deals with it. Any deck that runs Typhon in the Exo deck can deal with it. So I think, I do agree with you that DP is probably the better card. It's just that right now, one of the big target for DP is banned, but once it gets unbanned, it's probably gonna come back in full force. But yeah, it's a pretty good card. I don't think I'm gonna run in this because it doesn't solve my problem. Like, Vertain to DP is fine, but it's not a handboard I really want to do. And Verte, like I said, is only in the deck because we want to be able, in case we get interrupted a lot, like the last game. In case we get interrupted a lot and we can get 2 bodies on the field, it at least guarantees that we can go into Branded Fusion to grab stuff to extend our plays. Okay, so we have the Patchwork here. They might have an interruption, so that would be annoying. I think I'm gonna bait with the Patchwork first. If they have Ash and Imperm, at this point, there's not much I can do. Oh! I did not expect to get this far, to be honest. I did not expect to get this far. Right here, we can go apprentice here, drop the D-Bells. Then we can fuse the two. Like, I think that's a better option. So drop the D-Bells. We're gonna keep our interruption. We're gonna summon the Nightmare Apprentice onto the field. Then we're gonna try and search. We know they have something here. Might be a Maxi, because they're holding it for when I do an effect. At least we beat the Maxi on this, because they can't respond to the summon of this. Oh, they have a Veiler? That's annoying. Well, we're not doing our Chimera stuff that much. We can end, though, on... They have something else. They have something else right now. I don't know what it is, but they have something else available. If this only was a Camera Fusion instead, we could have dodged, but we are not lucky like that. What is taking so long, my guy? Like, what's taking so long there? So he targeted with the Veiler. He seems to have a big delay between us because it took so long for him to target the Nightmare Apprentice here. Well, we're gonna go Poly here. Poly's gonna go. Drop the Maxi. Yeah, I know. I know, you're so good at the game. Do we Ash this? Because we could keep the Ash for their turn. We get ourselves this guy here. Then this guy pitched to the graveyard. A Mirror Sword Knight. So for one draw, we could get the D-Bells on the field too, but I don't think that's worth it. So for one draw, we get the Mirror Sword Knight in the graveyard. We then ends up with the... So this, we drop the Tau, revive this. That's not great. We can go into... We would need to waste our normal summon on this, so that wouldn't be great. No, we would not waste our normal summon. So I guess if we do Ash it, we go into the one, we revive from the graveyard, then we go into Verte from this, we fusion into the other thing, and we can extend. So I think we are gonna Ash this. I see a way to extend to get the Camera Fusion going. So I think that's the plan we're gonna go for. It's not amazing, but we're gonna try. They have something else. They have a Charmy on top of that. So is that Tempai? Because for sure they have a Charmy here. If they have something they could chain on top of that. But they didn't use it, so I don't know what it could be. We're gonna go into this guy here. Then we're gonna resolve this guy first. Into the chain. If we add the Fiendsmith package, we could just go full Fiendsmith here. But sadly, we do not. So we're gonna add the Patchwork. Not that like we can really make use of it, but might as well have it if we need to. We're gonna send the Tau to the graveyard. Like, the other option was just to go low to the ground and send the Mirror Sword Knight, try and revive afterward. But that's not gonna do too much, so let's survive the D-Bells here. They have a Bishul. Well, we lose. We lose, guys. We tried really hard. We got Imper, Veiler, Maxi, Bishul. There's not much I can do against that. There is not much I can do against that. And it's gonna be Tempai, isn't it? It's gonna be Tempai. I know it's gonna be Tempai. We know it. Add the Chandra. Add the Padra. Yep. That was a quick game. That was a very quick game there. Not much I can do. The guy dropped the Maxi, dropped the Veiler, dropped the Bishul on my only target. Didn't draw the starter there. Not much I could do other than that. Welcome in, Ayman. Welcome in. We just lost this game against the Tempai again. That's kind of annoying. I don't know why there's so many Tempai. I guess it is the end of the season, so people are just trying to get cheap wins. But I cannot wait for them to lose the one Kaiman again. Come on, not double up again. Thank Lord. Thank Lord we don't get a double up. Let's do the spots. That's gonna be an easy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. An easy one for there. It's to make up for the 80-second of blank I had to do the last one. It's to make up for the grueling 80-second of planks that I had to do. Thanks for the water. And thanks for the head pads too. I'm gonna have to refill my water at some point. But let's go with it now. We are still stuck in Master Tree. Master Tree has been hell. Like, it's kind of Diamond Tree. Diamond Tree was hell too. Like, I don't know what it is, but Diamond Tree was hell and now Master Tree's hell. It's kind of crazy. But as soon as we exit Master Tree, I feel we're gonna be fine. We just gotta find a way out of this. Please. That's not a hand that is gonna get us out. Can I draw starters, please? I'm running a 40 card deck with 15 starters in my deck. 15! Well, we hope for the best that the Max is gonna carry us. The guy's on 46 card, watch him draw every single starter he needs. Watch him draw every single starter he needs there. We're gonna drop the Maxi on standby and we're gonna hope for the best. It is, we expected this. It is the Yubel and they open what they need. So we probably lose the game, guys. I'm just saying it right now. Oh, they're gonna pass? They're greedy. They have the play here. They have the play here. They're gonna make Phantom. I don't really understand their thought process, I gotta be honest. Why? I'm running 2 of them and I've drawn so many of them so far. So now Patchwork is offline. Everything's offline. I hate this. Why? Why? That's so bad. Well, we just Duster here and hope for the best. At least that clears the back row. Okay, Super Poly, everything like that. We don't even want to set because it's a Yubel player. So if we don't set anything, we might be fine. But I don't understand. We are running 2 chain. I'm not even running 3 anymore. I'm running 2 in the deck. And we've drawn 2 chain twice so far tonight. It is crazy. It is completely crazy. We're going to go Imperm. The odds of them having another gate is not likely. So now they can go with the Unchained stuff. But they lose their Phantom. And they don't really have other stuff. So we might be fine. Oh, they have the Pain. For sure. For sure, you have the Pain here. Pop the Spirit on top of this. God, why are they so lucky? Well, we're gonna call by the Spirit here for sure. We're gonna hope for a miracle here. We're hoping for a miracle for sure. They have the Gravescormer that we can always call by too. So we shouldn't be dead here. Like, they don't have a Yubel in the graveyard that they can revive with a Scormer, so maybe we're okay, but our deck is not cooperating today. It is not. I would like to not have to use the Call by the Grave if I can, because if we don't need to use it, we can call by the Phantom when they try and negate our stuff. But that's not looking likely. That is really not looking likely here. Now they're thinking, they could summon just the Scormer, go into Unchain, and then, like, get an Unchained board at least with a Blue Dog. They're gonna hand on this? Come on, come on. 1 playable card. I know every card in their hand. I don't need much. 1 playable. That is not a playable. That is literally not a playable card. Please, game. Is it that hard to give me anything? Well, let's go. Oh, we can only punch this. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're getting cooked here. There's nothing we can do. Literally nothing. We drew a 2 of, a 1 of, a 2 of. We drew the 1 of. We drew Imperm. We haven't not drawn a singular camera card. We have, let me repeat. Triple Mirror Sonite, triple Cortol, triple Gazelle. We have triple Camera Fusion. That would have been good here. We have so many playable cards. And we've drawn none of them. None. At this point, it's kind of a joke. This is kind of a joke at this point. We're gonna need to call by this and hope for the best. Like, one day we're gonna draw a starter, but at this point, I don't even know if a starter is gonna get us out of here. Because Camera Fusion's pretty much the only thing that gets us out. Patchwork is offline because we drew the 2 chain. Poly's okay, but it's not great. Tau doesn't do anything. Mirror Sonite's gonna get answered by the Yubel, so there's not much here. The chain doesn't do much. We can go maybe into summon the other chain into Link activate the effect to try and bait them into using the Phantom of Yubel. Maybe that's a play. But that's not looking good. Like, it's not supposed to happen. We're on 40 card. We're gonna count the starter after this. We are gonna count the starter because that is not supposed to happen. Come on, a playable card. Please, please. I'm begging you. One singular playable card. God damn it! It's offline. It's offline, guys. We don't have a playable card because this guy's offline. We drew both the chain. Both chains are drawn. How are we supposed to play the game? We've drawn literally every single worst part of our deck. There's no hecking way about this. We can go into this, into Muckracker. Muckracker, try and revive maybe. Then we add the Patchwork here. Or we go Verte instead. Like, I prefer the Verte, to be honest. And we hope that they negate the effect of the chain in the graveyard. Please negate the chain. Come on, you want to click yes. You don't want to get... He's not stupid. I don't really want him to tag out his Phantom, so we're just going to go battle. We're not even going to use the Verte. We're just going to punch into this, and we're going to hope that one day, at this point, we went through double chain, double call by, an Imperm, a Duster, a Maxi, and 2 Patchwork. So, our deck of 30 cards has maybe 17 good cards in there. We should find one at some point. We should find a good card at some point. There is no way we do not find a card that do something. Yeah, I've shown him the Verte. I was just hoping the guy wasn't click yes, ND, because I have no other play. If I go Muckracker, that does the same thing. I just end loop myself for one. Muckracker just gives him more damage on the field. I end loop myself for one. I cannot do anything. And now he just goes crazy because he goes pop this, go into the Lotus again, and I don't have anything else. We're just gonna hope that he cannot kill me, but no, I'm not saying for this. Let's count the starters, guys. Let's count the starters that we have. Because at this point, it is a joke. This game is a joke. I do not understand. Okay, we drew 10 cards of our deck. We drew 10 cards of our deck this game. We drew Chain, Patchwork after drawing the 2 chains, so it was offline. We drew Maxi. We drew Imperm. We drew Duster. We drew Diabel. So a 1-of, a 3-of, 2 2-ofs, 1 1-of, 1 3-of. We did not draw one of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 starter. Or this dude. This would have been good before we drew the other chain. So we had like 20 starters there. We did not see one of them. Not one. I'm gonna add this back to 3. Because if I'm gonna draw like the 2 chain, I need another chain. Because if we drew the poly there, we would have been okay. I gotta do the wheel now. I gotta do the wheel. But God, it's so annoying. I feel I'm not losing because of skill at this point. I just feel I'm losing because the game hates me for some reason. I don't know what I did. I keep saying it. I do not know what I did to Konami. If I offended somehow, I'm sorry. You gotta tell me what I did, because I have no hecking clue. Let's do the jumping jacks here and get right to it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 17, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I kind of fumbled the count there, but I did 25 at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm sure that I could end up being able to lose a deck that is 5 Exodia pieces and nothing else. Like if I had a deck that was 5 Exodia pieces, the game would find a way to give me 4 cards at the starting end instead of 5. If my deck was only 5 cards and it was a 5 Exodia pieces, the Master Duel deck would find a way to make me lose. Somehow. I don't know how, but it would find a way to make me lose. Because it's kind of a joke at this point. We keep changing the deck to make it more consistent. We keep drawing the 1-ofs, but the 1-ofs that we do not want to draw. And I don't know what to do anymore. I do not know what to do. I keep telling, I could brick on Tempai. I would brick more often than not on Tempai, I guarantee you. This end is great. For once, we have a good end. For once, we have a good end there, guys. It took only 5 games. It only took 5 games to get a good end there. It's good, right? It's a good ratio. The guy's on 60 cards, so we should be fine from end trap, I hope. We are getting the coin tosses like yesterday, but we're not getting anything else. We're gonna go chain first into Apprentice here. It will show you an animation of Weevil throwing your Exodia pieces at the start. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we can dodge this here, so there's that. At least we drew the camera fusion this time. The guy on the 60 card and draws the imperm. Does he have another end trap? If he draws another end trap up there, he's just goated. So we go those two. We're gonna be able to get the Kotal here. We go for the Berthomet. Kotal's gonna shield herself against another imperm later on. So add this to our hand. Then this adds the Poly here. And now we can do this here into this here. Like, this one's way less important now because of how it works with the rest of the deck. Like, so we don't have the Fiend to send that are that good. But we're gonna send, if we send this, we can do something funny with this. We can revive it and go through both of them. So I kind of want to try. We're gonna send the Mirsonite here. This is gonna add to my hand the Diabels, so that we can revive the Diabels later on. We could have done something else. We could have done something different here. But this way, we add the Camera Fusion to our hand back. And we should be safe. We're gonna shield ourselves against a Veiler or anything, just in case. I don't think they have it, but we're gonna be safe. We grab the Gazelle here. We're gonna summon the Gazelle. Gazelle is gonna get me, if I can click the thing. We summon the Gazelle, and now we add the Berthomet here. So we can go Berthomet into those two. We can go Patchwork too. Patchwork is pretty good. So Poly here into Chain. Then do we want to go, like, if we go Camera Fusion with those two, we can revive the Berthomet afterward. And then we go Chain. Oh, my mouse died. Please, mouse. We can go, yeah, I think we use the Poly first. Polymerization, gonna fuse the Gazelle and the other one for End-Rip here. I'm a bit worried because it's a 60 card deck, so I might say no to the End-Rip, to be honest. I might say no here, because I don't really want to End-Rip a 60 card deck. So I think I'm not doing it. It might be Tear Element. We're gonna revive the Mirsonite. I'm not end-ripping them. I'm edging my bet. If it is Tear Element, I prefer to not end-rip. And we win the game. We're gonna see now. Was it Tear Element? Was it Tear Element there? Please tell me I made the right choice. Please tell me I made the right choice there. Come on, come on. Show me the deck list. It's probably like Aura stuff. It's Eero. So I guess end-ripping them could have turned badly, because we could have end-ripped like the Shadow Mist and stuff like that, so I'm good. Plant is doing 60 as well? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know Plant was doing 60 nowadays. I guess they have a lot of starters, so that kind of makes sense, because with 60 you need a lot and a lot of starters to make it work. Camera would not work at 60, because there's not enough starters. Like at 40 we're struggling to find 2 starters in hand. And we have like 17 of them. So at 60, we would just never see them. Never, ever see them. We lose a coin toss here. We have an okay hand. Like Imperm into Maxi is fine. Sheeran is going to be met with a Maxi here. It's Tear Element. The call by is probably going to be good. Problem is we don't really have other starters. But the Maxi should draw us. If we win this, we might win this from the Maxi, by the way. Okay, this is really annoying for now. They hit the jackpot. Like, they hit the Miller already. They have the Clown. They can fuse right away. They have the Trivi Karma too. But the Trivi Karma nowadays only gets them the... It only gets them the Aura's Field spell, right? If they run it. Or it gets them the Kashira field spell, which would get them the Tailwind Kashira, which is another male, but that's not too bad. Could get them into Kid Kalos if they revive the Clown. Okay, they decided to not go for the Clown. They could have. So they go for the Scream. That's fine. They haven't normaled yet. So they're gonna Foolish. I see. So they're gonna Foolish Burial the Avnis. Then Avnis gonna activate. They're gonna go into Kit. And from the Kit, I'm gonna Imperm the Kit when they go to add. Because I don't want them to get the insane mill of the Kid Kalos. Like, they're gonna need to work a bit more than that to get it. The Duster's great. Duster is great against them. And then they go Scream here. That's fine. We can just Imperm the Kid Kalos. So that turns off both the Kid Kalos effect. Like, that turns off the send of the Tailwind Kid Kalos to the graveyard. And that turns off the search. What did they search with the Trivy Karma, by the way? Oh, they added a Scream? Oh, wait. Trivy Karma can add Scream? And we win the game. Not much here. The guy kind of lost to himself. We would have won without the Maxi, by the way. Because we had the Imperm since the start. We would have won without the Maxi there. But for sure, the Maxi was helpful. I'm not going to deny that. But we keep going. We're 2 wins away. Can we make it? Please, can we get out of this hellish rank? I thought Trivy Karma only added the field spells. I guess I got it misjudged with the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Because I know Rainbow Bridge can get the field spell only and like, it gets them a Crystal Beast. But Trivy Karma just says any Tailwind card, I guess. Okay, this is a hand. It's not great. But we can make it work. We're gonna need to say goodbye to our Tau, which is annoying because I don't want to drop the Maxi. We could drop the Maxi, but I don't want to drop the Maxi here. So sadly, we lose our Tau without choosing the effect, but we can revive it later on. So let's go with this. Guess everything with Visa's mention work? Yeah, probably. So we get this. We grab ourselves the Koito. Please no droll. Please no droll. Come on, come on. Okay. He scared me for a second, like he had a response window. We're gonna get ourselves the Gazelle here. So that we can go those two together. Fuse into... We could technically fuse those two here into the Beast one. Then we add back, we fuse into the other one. I don't think that's great. We're gonna add the Camera Fusion. Okay, so what are our options? I don't have the Mirror Sonite right now. We could have gotten the Mirror Sonite here, but that would have done the same thing, kind of. If we go Camera Fusion with those two, we revive this. We grab the Koito. We grab the Tau again. Then we go into searching the Mirror Sonite with this. Then we can fuse into... We won't be able to fuse anymore, which is a problem, because they're all going to be illusion at this point. I guess we would have an illusion and a fiend. So we could go like a beast and an illusion. So we could go those two, do the end rip, then go into fusion again into... But we cannot go to Tau and the other guy, which is a problem. That's a problem of this one. If we go for those two here instead, we send to the graveyard the Mirror Sonite. Problem is we add an illusion monster afterward. We can search the Mirror Sonite then, and then we go those two into Mirror Sonite into tag out into more stuff. I think that's more value. It's not amazing, but it's probably better value. They have something here. Okay, they have the Fua. That's gonna change our plans. So from this point, we're gonna summon once. We're gonna... Oh, Maxi on top of that? It's Senpai. It's Senpai here. No other decks runs both of these. So they're gonna draw 2 from this. I guess I'm just upsetting the draws a bit. So we're gonna go this into this here. Get those 2 together. And then we can go into... Gazelle. Into this. I love getting... Maxi twice in a turn, right? It's so fun, guys. It is so fun. Then we can end rip here. At least we do get some value from this. So that's not too bad. We can get a play that would revive the Diabelles and other stuff. Yeah, they can stack them all Charmy too. So they do get a draw here. We're gonna get ourselves the Mirror Knight there. And I think we're just chilling on that because I don't have an incentive to continue to play the game. They're drawing 2 cards every time I do something at this point. So might as well stop, right? Might as well stop. I don't have a point in continuing here. They are thinking of something else. Do you want to charm me again? Please enrip yourself for 1. Please enrip yourself again for 1. There you go. You're so good at the game. Yippee! The guy just enripped himself for 1 there. I'm not summoning anymore. I'm not summoning anymore, my guy. Smartest Tenpai player ever, guys. Smartest Tenpai player. We could try and go for the deck out, but that's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna end here. We're gonna end rip them for 1. Oh, they had another Charmy on top of that? Come on. The guy drew 4 Maxi on his turn. 4 of them. I'm gonna drop the Maxi of my own on their turn and see if it resolves. I'm guessing it's not gonna resolve. I'm guessing really hard that this is not gonna resolve here. And you know why I think that? It's because they probably have the Ash Blossom on top of it. They're gonna Maxi on their own turn? So okay, the guy drew... I gotta take a screen cap of this. I gotta take a screen cap of this. That's absurd at this point. Yep, it is Tenpai. Who could have guessed, right? Who could have guessed that it was gonna be Tenpai there? But god, that's such a curse image. We got Maxied 5 times this game. 5! How am I supposed to play the game? Ow! Like, there's nothing I can do against this. Literally nothing I can do. We could go those 2 into this and to revive the Baphomet maybe, but that gives them so many draws. Oh, they said it? Oh, you made a big mistake there. We go Camera Fusion using those. We're gonna pump the 2. So we go this into this into this. So we get the Mirror Knight 2. I think they're kind of cooked at this point, maybe. Yeah, Kaiman is still 3, but they're still gonna need to figure it out. So we go this first to chain block into this here. So we're gonna remove their normal summon at least. We target the Mirror Knight. We give them another draw, but there's no other option at this point, so we kind of gotta do it. We can go. We could have gone for another summon here if we wanted to. Now we're locked into Illusion from the graveyard, so that's not great. Ash Blossom might be the best thing. Ash Blossom might be the best thing because we answered the Kaiman, which is their last answers here. So we have an answer for the Kaiman. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Charmy me 6 times. You drew 6 Maxi this game, and you're still gonna lose the game. You're still gonna lose the game there. It is so funny that you had to use... You're not gonna evenly, right? You're a Tenpai player. You're not gonna run evenly. That's not resolving, my guy. That is for sure not resolving. Unless you have a call by, you're cooked. And that's how you beat 6 Maxi in a game. Now surrender. Now you can surrender now. We went through 2 Fua, 2 Maxi, 2 Perelia. It is insane. To get a summon on top of the search, he has to use it in battle. Yeah, I know. So he sets one that's probably an Imperm, I would guess. But that's fine. At this point, I'm just winning the game. I don't care. I'm not giving them anything else. They are on 2 card. We saw 6 of the Maxis, so we should be fine at this point. Like, at this point, I think we don't have to worry about anything. Could be a call by here. But they would have used a call by already, so we just summon the Gazelle. Then Gazelle effect. If they negate this, be my guess. Be my guess if you want to imprint this. Add the final Camera Fusion here. And then from there, we should be doing good. So we add back from our graveyard. No more Maxis. Who knew that you can run out of Maxi at some point? We can switch this to attack. We can switch this to attack too. Then we can go Camera Fusion here. to go into the one that sends from deck here, using this and this here. Just trying to get some damage onto the field. I don't think they have anything to stop us at some point. Yeah, he threw away 2. Well, you can use only so many Max C's in a turn. Like, you cannot use insane amount of Max C's all the time. You have a limit at least. So we're gonna revive the Mirror Stone Knight here, and we're gonna send to the graveyard. I think we're gonna send the... But the funniest thing is when he used the Charmy when I added the Camera Fusion. So that, like, it did nothing. Literally. Like, it literally did nothing for him. So we're gonna revive this, and I think we have lethal now, so we're just gonna go battle. Let's add an apprentice here. And we're just gonna go battle. This Tenpai player is gonna have lost to... Oh, they have something here. Oh, they have the Kaimin. I see. That's gonna be annoying, because now they can go Fadra. But it's the second Kaimin, at least, that they have. So they're gonna have one Kaimin and nothing else, really. Oh, they had the Chandra and then they summoned the Chandra? The Chandra doesn't really... Let me read Chandra again, because I can just pop the Chandra at this point. Once per turn during the battle phase... if you control a sudden damage of a monster, battles. Well, we're not gonna go battle here. I don't want to give them stuff. So what we're gonna do instead, they have only one of this guy, right? Right? They only have one Chandra. Would be a shame if they lost it in battle phase. Like, if they lost it to banishment. I don't think they have a way to get this guy back. And that's kind of their play starter, so... Now we could even go and revive something. We could go apprentice here, but there's nothing else to really search. So I think we just pass. We don't even need the other Camera Fusion because we don't have targets for it. So we're going to keep this in case we need it for next turn. But I don't think he's getting out of this. If he's trying to go battle phase, I'm just going to revive the Diabelles here. Welcome in, Unsolved Mysteries. We are fighting for our lives here. Fadra, you know I have a Mirror Stone Knight in the graveyard, right? That's never resolving. But yeah, the guy, look at his start. Ifuad, into Maxeed, into dropping a Fua, into dropping a Purelia on our turn, into dropping another Maxeed, into dropping another Purelia. We got Maxeed 6 times this game, and we still won the game. Let me just post something. Droll experience. There we go. Oh wait, why is this not getting all of it? That's kind of annoying. Why is it only getting this? Like, the picture's not shown correctly. It's not shown correctly there. Unfortunate. I think it's not... if I save it instead of copy it, maybe it's gonna work. Let me just see. If that works here. Let's go for the picture here. And we should be able to grab it. Guys, I just want to post about this. It's insane how the guy drew so many Maxis and he still lost the game. Let me see. Where is it gonna be? Where would it be? It would be on picture for sure. Probably in screenshot. Where's my screenshot folders? Screenshot here? No. This here maybe? Cause yeah, the Twitter's being weird with this. So that should be it. Will this work? That doesn't work. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to figure it out later on. That's fine. I'm gonna figure it out later on. But we did win this game. I'm so happy we won that one. Cause god, that would have been bad. We won the coin toss, I think, too. I'm not unsure about that one. But we did win the game. But yeah, the guy just drew... He drew Kaimin too. Like, the guy drew insanely good. Oh, he's in the Diabelle starter stuff? So the guy drew Fua Fua Purr Purr Maxi into drawing the Pydra into having the 2 Kaiman. That was his hand there. But we end up on top. There's nothing that can stop us here. Nothing at all. He did Fua Fua us. Okay, one of us is gonna be sad after this game. One of us is gonna be sad. I'm a bit happy right now because we're going first. But one of us is not getting to Master 2 today. One of us, well, not today maybe, but one of us is not making it out of this game. Okay, this hand is pretty good. We probably patchwork. Do we patchwork first? Because patchwork doesn't get us the camera fusion here. So if we summon this, we get ashed on this. Then we go patchwork. Patchwork adds the... Because we always lose to Ash Imperm. We don't have a way to play around Ash Imperm. Now the question is, do we prefer the camera fusion or the extra value of the poly? It's a question, because if we normal first, like not having the camera fusion is gonna be rough. If we normal first, we don't really have a way to... I guess we normal this, we go into those two together, drop to the graveyard, the... I'm gonna try. If he has the Imperm, he has the Imperm. So be it. No interruption. I was overthinking it here. I was overthinking it so much. You have the Droll. This was playing around Droll too a bit. Not great, but it was playing around Droll a bit. Let's go this and that. We're gonna go into those two together. At this point, I kind of want to send... No, we don't need to send here. So we can go Poly. Poly into the... Yeah, that's a 40 card. So let's just go into the Andrip. That's the harder one to get to, because we're going to use a Berfmet later on. So let's go for the Andrip here. Mostly we're using the Andrip for a revive in the grave more than anything. So we're going to go Gazelle. We're going to go Chain, because we want the value to go into Apprentice, into discard the Patchwork that we just have. I was Yu-Gi-Oh! Mr. French and Englishland. It's going okay. We had some rough game. We had some games that were really bad, but we're building it back up. We're 1 win away from Master 2 at this point, so we might be doing good. The guy doesn't seem to have any ant traps, so we're kind of playing to this. We're gonna summon this, pitching this to the graveyard. Summon the Apprentice onto the field. Then the Apprentice can search us the Kortal. Kortal searches us the Mirsonite. Then Mirsonite and this gets us into the Berfmet onto the field. So we are going to cycle every single thing we need now. We are going to cycle every single thing we have. So we go Camera Fusion here. We are end-ripping them for 1. By the way, don't forget about that. We use this and this. We got to use a Mirsonite here if we want to make this work, because our target for the revive of Berfmet is the Mirsonite. So we go Berfmet here. We don't care about the fusion effect. So if they want to interrupt this or not, they haven't haven't shown sign of Nib Eater. So I'm kind of playing wild and crazy here. We're gonna send the Diabels to the graveyard. Then we're gonna revive the Mirsonite. Scene is playing Matt is PFP. I guess he's playing Pure Blue Eyes. Maybe. I would guess he's probably... I was gonna guess like maybe some... I would have guessed more like some Snake Eyes. But it's mostly from the sleeve. Now we can go into Mirsonite here. Mirsonite tags out into the Berfmet. We could have linked beforehand, but I don't even know what links we would have made. There's no real link that we could have made use. I guess we could have gone Verte with 2 of these. Go into Verte and get end on a Mirror Jade afterwards, but that's not really needed. So let's add this. And add the other Camera Fusion. So now we can cycle the Magnum here. I'm gonna keep the Ash Blossom just to be safe. We're gonna go into Magnum using this and using this. Into the Magnum onto the field. So now we can revive. We can Garden Camera still. We have a draw here. I'm not running Silhouette. I could be convinced to run it. I just don't think it's that great. Like, I don't think you need it that much, but I could be convinced otherwise. I'm not completely blocked off from it. Like, it's just you run another brick, which is the trap card, which can be fine, but going second is not great. And you run this just to be able to run the Silhouette. That it looks like salad. We are gonna negate this for sure. Ain't no way you're getting this for free. Ain't no way in hell. Not under my watch. So we negate the Lady Debug. That's one of the big piece of them. Because they don't have a Salamangreat yet. So the guy drew double Lady Debug here. We know it's Salamangreat for sure. This is Salamangreat for sure. There's no other deck that really runs this. We could technically pop this, but I think we have better use of our Magnum Pop if we need to. So we're gonna keep it for now. But yeah, okay, they have the circle here. We could Ash this. If we Ash this, we need a way to revive something. Because the problem is we don't really have... We could fusion those two into Tau. Then Tau into... Because we don't have a way to really re-add monster right now. We went through all of our monsters. So I don't want to use the Ash now. I'm gonna let them do this. They're gonna add the Gazelle. Yeah, it's not that scary here. And we want to keep the Ash in case we go into... Because that doesn't even do it. Because no Salamangreat was sent to the graveyard. No Salamangreat was sent to the graveyard here. Now this, though. This for sure, I'm popping the Field Spell. No way you're getting the Field Spell here. Field Spell is going bye-bye. I don't know if that triggers their stuff, but even if it triggers their stuff, we can still go into Guardian Camera. I think it's only a monster that Gazelle triggers on, right? It's only monsters, so they wanted to relink the Balinks to summon the Gazelle there. But if we just pop the Field Spell, they don't have a way. And we still had the Guardian Camera to pop too. We had a revive of Diabells if we needed to. Like, we had everything there. We had everything. And we make it to Master 2! Finally, we're out of Master 3. Thank God. Thank God we made it out, guys. Oh my God, that's great. That's great. Now can we make it to Master 1? That is the big question here. That is the big question. We have 5 more games, technically. Salad opening Field Spell. It's a classic. It's a classic there. Classic blunder. I do the same blunder sometime by drawing triple chain. Oh, we lose a coin toss. That's fine. We won a lot of coin toss today, so we're going second. Let's see what they do. I don't know if we're gonna get to Master, but it is looking nice so far. Drawing the Albaz again is not great. We have a chain with the Patchwork that's not great either. It is Yubel, so it's gonna be a tough matchup. Yubel is insanely strong going first, and our hand is not amazing. So we're gonna have to work for it, guys. What are they gonna send? Are they gonna add or are they gonna send? Okay, they add the Lotus. They haven't gone into the Phantom yet, so I'm guessing they don't have the material for it yet. So we're gonna wait for them to do this. Now we're gonna see if they have an answer to our Maxi. If they don't, that might edge the play, because if they don't have an answer to this... Oh, they have an Ash, okay. So we're fighting the full Yubel board. It's gonna be like Varudras into Phantom into the Blue Dog plus a pop, right? So that's like, if there's no Apo, we might be good. But if there's an Apo, we never beat this. If there's an Appaloosa, we never beat this board. So let's see if we can do anything. Because the thing with Yubel is that if they go first, their board is so insane going first. Yeah, the Unchained Soul of Rage. The Unchained Soul of Rage that gives them a pop. Then they have the Blue Dog that can link my stuff away that special summon. Then they are gonna have a Varudras that's just an Omni Negate per turn. And they're probably gonna have the Phantom of Yubel, which is a monster kind of negate. So I don't think I'm making it out of this alive, because they drew basically everything they needed. Now they go into the other one. I guess they don't have the circle, so that's my saving grace. Like, they don't have the circle, but that's still bad. They can go Squirmer. Squirmer pops the Yubel. Then they go for the level 11. Then they can technically activate this, but if they use the field spell, that's just gonna tell me they don't know how to play their deck. Because there's no way you use the field spell here. Okay, they know what they're doing. Now they shuffle those two into the deck. Go into the Phantom to shield their plays from other stuff. Then they go into... Unless they're running the 12. If they're running the level 12... But no, they go this... Oh, that's smarter here. They go Yama. Then they go... Phantom with those two. Then they revive this. Go Red Dog with it. Summon the Red Dog. Go into the chain here. So for sure they go Phantom here. Because they need to shuffle those two back before they start using them as material again. Yep. They go Phantom like I thought. Phantom is such a crazy card. It is such an insane card. Being able to use it all the time. You know you have the Squirmer engraved, right? You could have used the Squirmer there. Why did he not do that? Like, he could have gone Squirmer, revived the Spirit of Yubel into Red Dog, pop this. And then he keeps his Phantom. Like, sure, he's probably going to be able to get a Phantom back at the end of this, but that seems wasteful. He's using both his Phantom for something that he didn't need to. You cannot revive the Phantom here. You cannot revive the Phantom, by the way. That is not something you can do. It must be Fusion Summon. If he thought he could revive the Phantom with the Sharvara, that is not something you can do. So this here... Well, if they are going to be able to summon another Phantom of Yubel. Unless they go Varudras with this, they're not going to be able to. Is Varudras a Fiend? I think it is, right? So they can make it even under the Red Dog. But this board's not as bad as I thought. Because they go like Varudras with a Blue Dog. They don't have a way. If it's a Worm, we're good here. Because they need a way to remove the Red Dog. And I don't think they have another way. They might have screwed themselves up. I don't know what they did. Like, they could have just went Squirmer into reviving the Spirit. Then Red Dog pop the Spirit, summon the Yubel. Then they go Yama and the Red Dog into the Yama. But I don't think they have another... I don't think they have another Fiend. Yeah, they go Phantom here. But I don't think they have another Fiend on field. So it's one negate and a quick link. I should be able to beat this, I think. Oh, they do have a link. Mugcracker. Oh, true. They run this. But now they remove their Blue Dog. They screwed up really badly. They screwed up really, really badly. Which one do they have? This is not activatable anymore. So one less thing they gotta worry about. So it's basically this board. Okay, they're gonna revive the Red Dog, right? Oh, they revived the Blue Dog. That makes sense. So it is activatable now. So it's an Omni Negate, it's a Monster Negate, and it's a Quick Link. So how do we deal with this? We need an insane top deck. We need a Poly or something like that, please. That is not what we need. That is literally not what we need. And they're gonna Maxi on top of that because they're so good at the game. They are so good at the game, aren't they? We can go into... Albaz here. Like, if we summon the Albaz, that forces interruption at least. We go Albaz. Albaz drops the... We could drop the chain to try and get a response from them. Maybe that's gonna trigger some response. Like, we're gonna make them think that we have answers here. So we go Albaz, drop this. They probably go for the Phantom here to change the effect. Or if they go for Varudras, they lose the game. If they go for Varudras here, they lose the game on the spot. But I need them to do a stupid thing to win this game. They could just pop with the Unchained Trap too. It's not that hard. But if they pop with the Unchained Trap, they lose their rage. Okay, they're gonna do this now. So target this, target this. Then on a new chain, we get our search. I just need to get through this Varudras negate. Okay, they're gonna pop this. Oh, I guess that makes sense. No monster to special summon. We get the chain here to try and search. Will they negate this? Because if they use a Phantom, we don't have a normal yet, so we probably just lose. We were so close to greatness. If we just drew a camera fusion or poly... No, poly wouldn't have been great, but if we drew a camera fusion instead, yeah, they do that. And then we go into the patchwork. Do they have a graveyard that's set up to allow them to kill me next turn? I don't think it is, actually, because they went through double Phantom. They are going to be able to recycle something else, but now we can go... Guys, this one here can pop something. It can detach, negate the activation. Then if you detach material from this, negate... This or one card on the field. So they could go into the Phantom here. They probably negate this, right? I think I gotta edge my bet and just pass on this. Because we can't even dodge the Verudras. Verudras, for some reason, has a destruction effect. So we're going to hope they don't have lethal right now. And they went through a lot of their stuff that can give them lethal. So maybe we're fine. The field spell is going to allow them to recycle the Phantom. Reminds me what I'm going to add instead of the copy of the field spell now. So they go this, they recycle the Phantom. It still doesn't give them lethal. So we're going to hope that maybe we can do something. But it's not looking great. It's really not looking great. We could have just decided to pass on that too, but that's kind of scary with their board they had. Now they add this. What did they add to end? They added the Lotus. That's fine. That's not doing anything. It's still a 0 attack monster. So for now, we're good. But the Verudras is very the problem here. We need a way. If we draw an Imperm, we might be okay. But we really need that Imperm badly. Okay, they're gonna go Crush Sheep into... I guess they can go for the kill here. Because they summoned this, they revived the Red Dog. And then they have 3,000, 2,000, 1.8. That's not enough to kill him. You should have gone for the Red Dog here. Like, try and go for lethal or go for the Muckraker here. So, let's see. Are we gonna get Maxied again, by the way? Like another time? We're surviving this. Hey, he doesn't have access code, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he does not have access code here. Like, not a lot of Yubel's decks run access code nowadays. So here, they can punch me for a bit of damage, but that's a problem with Yubel a bit. They don't kill fast. I don't know what the guy's thinking about. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. You just go battle. You punch me in the face. But are you there? Did you freeze? It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard, my guy. It is as simple as just saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm hoping he times out at this point. That is my way out. I'm hoping he times out. He's gonna Synchro? Into Chaos Angel. You removed your Phantom for a Chaos Angel? Sure, banish one of your card. What is he doing? I guess he got lethal there. I guess that's the way to get lethal. That took him so long. God. If we drew a better hand, we might have been able to beat this. But the guy had an answer to my Maxi. And I didn't draw a single other end trap. The guy went full combo. So not much we could do against that. Yubel is this kind of deck. If Yubel goes first and they go without interruption that stops them, they basically win the game on the spot. It is a skill issue. I didn't draw the Imperm. If I drew a singular Imperm, I might have been good. But I didn't draw the Imperm, so we couldn't stop them. If you don't stop a Yubel when they start, you're never catching back. Now that they have Verudras. If we didn't have Verudras, we had a way out of this. But with Verudras, we could not do anything. Like beforehand, a normal Yubel board, I could have broken that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, the chair, chat. You better stare back. You better not look away. I'm watching you. I'm always watching you. But that's fine, that's fine. We take the loss, that's okay. If we end up ranking down, that's okay too. Like, I would like to get Master 1, but I don't care too much about it. If we don't hit it, we don't hit it. It's okay. We do win the coin toss here. Let's remove the wheel. Coin toss is 8 out of 3. We're already good on the coin tosses lately. And is debatable. This hand is great though. This hand is amazing here. This hand loses, like we can play through everything other than draw. Okay, the 4 here is a bit annoying, so that's probably Tempai. But that allows us to adjust our game plan here. So if we go the Baphomet, then we can summon from the grave. We're not gonna summon from the extra deck that much this turn. We can summon on their turn. We're gonna go Patchwork. Patchwork's gonna get us the Poly. It's gonna get us the Chain. We're probably gonna summon only once. So now if we go Apprentice pitch the maybe the Chain here, but I kind of want to drop the Patchwork. I want to keep the monsters, so we drop this here into the Nightmare Apprentice. No, we're only giving them one draw. We're only giving them one draw. We're not using the Mirror Sonite this turn. They have something else on top of that. They have something to stop this, which is annoying. I don't know what it could be. Like, they didn't use an Imperm or anything like that, so... now if we use Poly, they might have another one, to be honest. So I think I'm just normal summoning this, see what they have. Normal summon the Gazelle. Try and get the Camera Fusion here. Do they have the Imperm? No Imperm ahead. So for this, we can go Poly into Camera Fusion if we need to. So we're gonna give them one draw, but that's fine. If they draw another... Okay, they don't draw another Fua, so... We can go either on the... Chimera to end rip them for one, and then we go into the other one with the Camera Fusion. That would be fine. That would give us the most value. I think that's fine. Like, we do this way, using this and this. So we basically offset the draw they get by 1. It's not insane, but it's fine enough. We're gonna do this into the Chain afterward. We add the Koitol in case they try and stop us. Yeah, we give you one draw, but we take it back afterward. Oh, and they're gonna end rip themselves for 1 too. They're so kind. They are so kind of end ripping themselves for 1. Look at this. They just removed a card from their hand. So now it makes our hand rip even better. Let's negate this. I love people not reading my cards. I love people not reading my cards and just going with their plays. This one's gonna add me the Diabels here. Then we can fuse those two together. Those two together, revive the Mirror Sonite. We're not gonna summon with the Mirror Sonite right now, but that gives us the play that we can do stuff later on. They don't have another Fua. We're gonna go this. Using this guy here and this guy here. Summoning the Baphomet onto the field. So now we have the cycle if we need to. We're gonna go this guy first. Into the Mirror Sonite here. Into this guy here. This guy's gonna send to the graveyard. Did they draw another interruption? I don't care if this gets interrupted here. I do not care. The only thing that really hurts me is a Bishul at this point. But if they drew the Bishul, so be it. So be it. Oh, what happened? I had one monster on the field that I could link away, and it met the requirement for the link in question. It was a level 5, lower Nordic. But for some reason, I kept reading card on the field. If you have the replay, I can look at it afterward and maybe help you out to figure out what happened. Because for sure, there was something on the field. There's no way to cheat on Master Duel, really. Like, there's no real way. So for sure, there was something stopping you there. I don't know what it is, but if you want to show me the replay, I can maybe help you figure it out. Because there's probably something you missed out there. It probably is not that big. Like, it's probably just a small thing, maybe a lingering effect or something. Okay, so we got more nerd into everything. I guess we do need to go into the Mirror now then. Because we gotta get our camera fusion here. Otherwise, we're kind of cooked, so... Let's hope they don't draw an Imperm at this point. Like, they drew every single interruption at this point to stop us. It is Tenpai. We know this is Tenpai at this point. We do know this is Tenpai, so let's hope they don't draw another interruption. Please? Please, can I play the game? God damn it! They didn't have the Imperm beforehand, by the way. They did not have the Imperm. Well, we lose the game. We tried. We tried really hard, but we lose the game on that note. There is nothing I can do against this. We got Fuad into this. Nothing else I can do. They are gonna go full. They are gonna go full Tenpai combo, and there is nothing I'm gonna be able to do against it. If I give them another draw, that's just better for them. They add the Ghost Bell, the one-up Ghost Bell they add. Please hit something good. Yep, I knew this was Tenpai. We knew it was Tenpai already. We just gotta hope that they didn't draw Insane Starter at this point. Oh, they just have the Kaiman for sure. Please go Chandra into Chandra effect that I can negate with Mirror Knight and not have anything else. Please. Or go Genroku. Go Genroku, please. Oh, not Chandra. Not Chandra. I don't want a Chandra here. We're probably dead here, guys. Because now they go battle. They can reset everything. Go into the other guy. They're going to be able to prevent us from getting battle phase. Yep, there's not much I could do against that. I played to my outs. I played to my outs here. But there was nothing I could do. Yeah, they go Fadra. Fadra is going to summon, and because it's in the damage chip for some reason, we cannot negate this. So they go this, revive the Pydra. Pydra activates, gets them the field spell set face down. Then they can go into the Trident Dragon at some point. They're just so good at the game. They are so good, from drawing Fua into Ghost Mourner into Ghost Bell for my... The only end trap that stops me adding back the camera fusion, by the way. If they did not have the Bell here, I was still winning this game. If they did not have the Bell, I was okay. But no, they had to have the Bell. At this point, I think I can hurt them the most if I negate the level 7. So if they synchro here, they go into the level 7. Then I negate it with the Mirror Knight, and that might be the best way to stop them, because now they don't revive something else again to go into another guy. So I think that's the most problematic part for them. So let's negate this one and hope it's good enough. Because they can go Trident Dragon if they want, but that's not lethal on board. If they go for the 10, they don't have enough damage. So I think we're surviving still. We have the loop set up, so we could be fine. I don't know how they get out. They already Kaimaned. They have the field spell face down, so we're fine on that note. They're gonna punch here for 200. That's fine. Now they can synchro into the 10 maybe, but that's not too much of a problem. Sure, punch again. It's not like it changes. You already have 3 attacks or more. You don't need to punch again, my guy. Like, Tenpai just see the attack button and they try and do it all over. So if they go into the 10, we don't die at least. So I don't need to trigger it. Like, I don't need to trigger my thing. So if they go for the 10 to stop me from playing the game, I still survive. Because the 10 doesn't kill my illusion monster and they don't have the damage. They can just revive this and revive the other guy. And in the end phase, I just go the loop to revive everything. So I should be fine on that hand. Oh, they go Barone. First time I've seen this, to be honest. First time I've seen a player like this do a Barone here. So they summon back the guy. They can punch into those two, then pop our monster, which is annoying. They still have the field spell to try and go into something else too. So they punch this one, which is kind of a pain, but that shouldn't be too bad. They punch over this one, which is annoying. Imagine if I just had 1 camera fusion here. Imagine if I had 1 camera fusion in hand. I had 2 chances. The guy needed to draw the Ghost Bell when he had to, and then he drew the Imperm exactly when he needed to. Those 2 things needed to happen in the same point. Otherwise, I was fine. So he flips the field spell. He goes into Sangen summoning. I don't think there's anything I need to be too worried about this. So he goes Sangen summoning here. This did not get negated. So he goes Genroku. Genroku is gonna summon him. The Fodder was used. They used every single Tenpai at this point. So I'm not too worried about that. They go into those guys. We already used the... No, we did not use the Mirror Sonite tag out. So they have two tuners. They cannot do anything with this. So we should be fine. We should be doing okay here. Anything else? That's a tuner. You cannot synchro with this. Those are two tuner. I think he froze. Okay, he links those two into an SP Little Knight. Sure, be my guess. Be my guess. Then you use the SP. He cannot revive anymore, so I think we're out grinding him at this point. What are you gonna target? What are you gonna target here? If he targets one of my camera monster, I just use the effect right away. Like, there's nothing really good for him to target in the graveyard. I can always dodge it. I can literally every single time dodge the target he's gonna do. So I'm not worried at all. The camera fusion, that's fine. That's probably the weakest target you could do. Like, I have other ways to get the camera fusion there. I have literally 2 ways in the graveyard to get the camera fusion. So I'm not gonna give him interest into tagging out his Barone. So we're gonna go this one to target the Big Wing Berthomet here. Revive the Big Wing Berthomet. Oh, he has a Maxi on top of that. You're so good at the game. Before the Maxi resolves, might as well use this, right? Want to make him use the Barone negate if we can. So might as well use this. Revive. We don't have a Mirror Sonite in the graveyard, so... If we revive this, we don't have a follow-up. I need the Mirror Sonite here. I need 2 ways to get the camera fusion back onto the field. So we revive this. Do you want to use your Barone now? No Barone. So we did the right play. So now we can summon this here. Then they go Maxi. They should have kept the Maxi for our turn, by the way. They should have kept the Maxi for sure for our turn. So now we go Berthomet. Are they going to negate? They're in a pickle now because my Mirror Sonite checks stuff too. Next turn I have a starter that can go... Ow! Are you this good at this game? Ow! This guy's a crazy lad. Like, ow! He drew it! He drew the droplet. Like he drew the Imperm when he needed to. He drew the Gallo spell when he needed to. He drew the droplet from the Maxi. Because he would have said the droplet beforehand. He would have said the droplet. I can guarantee you he would have said the droplet if he had it. But no. No, this guy had to draw it. From here, what do we have? We have those guys. We have the Polly in the grave. I think we just lose because the guy's just a goated gamer. He's literally goated at a game. We cannot punch over the SP because of our stuff. Yeah, the guy just drew everything he needed. He banked on the fact that he drew the droplet. He literally banked on the fact that he would draw the droplet here. What we can do is just normal summon the Ash Blossom, go those two together into the Muckracker pitch, try and revive, and then if he tries to negate, we might be good. Like, we need to do this. There's no other play. So we go Muckracker. We could go SP Little Knight, target this. Then he tries to negate with the Barone. And then we... Maybe SP... No, we cannot even do that because SP doesn't work like that. We don't have a fusion monster. So we go those two here to try and finally get the Berthomet happen. Like, we are going to need to try and make the Berthomet happen. So now we go Muckracker. We're going to revive the Big Wing Berthomet here. They're going to go Barone. That was expected here. That's fine. So that's a negate. They went through everything at this point. So if I can just put a singular board on the field, I should be doing okay. The Barone is done. We can go Mirror Sonite now. Mirror Sonite into the Gazelle. Then Gazelle effect is going to get me the Camera Fusion. Then they go SP here. That was expected, but at this point I should be okay. Because I still get the Camera Fusion. I can activate the Camera Fusion next turn. And I do have... Wait, where is it? Oh, it's not here. I think I lose, actually. Because it's going to depend on what he draws. But at this point, it's so insane that the guy drew Droplet. If he did not draw Droplet, we were fine. We were literally fine if he didn't draw Droplet. But because he drew the Droplet, we just lose the game on the spot. Because now, as soon as we use Camera Fusion, he goes Espidal Knight. And we didn't have a way to pop the Baronne because he drew the thing that was popping them. Oh, they have the field spell too. Yeah, they just have combo again. They literally just have combo again. Oh, he's tagging out? That's kind of crazy. I guess he can go into more stuff here. It's in the standby phase. He resummoned the Chandra. Yeah, I don't think we win. I don't think we win. We fought really hard, but they always have everything. For sure you don't draw an end trap now, right? For sure at this point you do not draw an end trap. You draw everything you need at this point because you don't need end traps anymore. You draw the end traps in the order you needed. You're so good at the game, my guy. The guy literally... I still can't believe about the Droplet that he drew from the Maxi that he used on his own turn. Instead of keeping the Maxi for my turn when I was gonna combo, he used the Maxi on his turn, gambled it all away on drawing the Droplet that he run at 2. So the guy Maxied into drawing the Droplet, into sending the Droplet to get the negate on my Baphomet that prevented the Baronne from being triggered, that prevented him from using the effect so that I could not, like, remove anything. I hate this deck. I hate this deck so much. That's so annoying. Like, I still can't believe we got Fuad into Mourner, into Ghostbell, into Imperm drawn from the Fua, into afterwards full combo, into surviving the full combo, into him maxing on his own turn when I tried to catch up from the play, into the Maxi drawing him the Droplet, into the Droplet negating my stuff. It literally needed to happen in this exact same order for him to win. Every single one of those cards that missed, or was it doubled of an end trap, we won that game. But no, he had every single end trap he needed in a one-ups, in the order he needed, and the Fua drew them in the order he needed for this to happen. Welcome in, Tanaka. We just got cooked. We got cooked by a Tenpai player that showed us his insane skill of drawing all his one-of end trap. Like, he didn't draw doubles. Like, that's the thing. Usually, you expect people that run 3-ofs of every end trap to maybe draw 2-ofs the end trap or something like that. But the guy just had 1-ofs of every end trap, which is the strongest thing you can have. Let's do the 15 sit-ups because we just paused the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. What are you playing? I'm playing Chimera right now. I'm enjoying the deck. For sure, the problem with the deck is I don't know why. Like, my deck list has a lot of starter. I struggle to find 2 starter in my opening end. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 starters. Like, that are 1-card starter, kind of. And I'm struggling to find more than 1 in the hand. So it's kind of insane. But we're trying to get to Master 1 a bit. I don't know if we're gonna get it in time because it's probably the last stream I can do of Master Duel until the season resets. Because tomorrow I have my TCG local, so I'm not gonna be able to play Master Duel tomorrow. And after that, I have my Vanguard local on Friday. Did I update the score? We're at 12 here, that's 11, so we lost 1 again. We went second now. But we have the Maxi and the Imperm at least. We have a good hand. For once, we have a good hand. Kashtira here is really annoying. Oh, great. Well, we're not winning this game, I think. We're gonna go Maxi now to try and see if we can stop them. But... oh, they have the Ash on top of it? Sure. Sure. Be my guess. How do we win this? We gotta find a way to remove the Fissure here. Because the Fissure is gonna cook us. I don't think I imperm that. I need the imperm for something more relevant. Like if they go for the big Kashira. You can rip my extra deck. There's a lot of 2-ups. Sure, remove the Mirror Jade. I don't care. I'm not making the Mirror Jade here. They're gonna search a Kashira spell. Be my guess. They go for the Burt. You're at my door? No! I don't know why the knocking didn't happen here. Oh, they opened Cashiosis too. Why not, right? Why not? Then they go Fenrir. Into Fenrir, search the other guy. We're gonna D-rank. We're gonna D-rank to Master 3 because this guy just opened the nuts. Like, the D-Fissure was bad enough. If they didn't have D-Fissure, at least we could have played the game. But D-Fissure literally cooks our deck completely. Unless we draw the Duster, I don't know how we beat this. If he goes for Shangri-Ira here, we can imperm the Rise Art to prevent him from going for the other guy. Maybe that's the game plan. Because, yeah, he's gonna go Shangri-Ira here. And this guy is gonna try and... during main phase, we can banish one Kashira card, banish top 3 card. So I think we gotta still, like, wait for their turn. We gotta wait for the imperm because they still banish here. That's gonna trigger. And I want to read this real quick. This one says... Arise Art by using one Kashira monster if an effect of was successfully activated this turn. So, does that mean that if we negate it with the imperm here, that's gonna stop it? I don't know. Let me Google it real quick. Can you make Arise Art if you imperm Shangri-Ira? Let's see. Yes, once per turn, if you manage to negate the activation, but negating the effect, that's what I thought. So negating this wouldn't stop it. They could still go into the big guy, so there's no point in doing this. So we're going back to Master 3, guys. We are going back to Master 3. Unless we draw Duster right now, I don't think there's a single thing that we can do. We would need, like, a way to get ourselves into... oh yeah, they have the bird too on top of that. Because why not? They opened full combo into a hand trap to stop our Maxi. Like, they opened Ash into Cashiosis, into Unicorn. And they have the Ogre too. So they get the trap on top of that. Yeah, they're gonna get the full package. Literally the full package. I don't see a way to win this. Oh, you're getting the field spell? You're so greedy here. See, yeah, the guy just opened everything. He opened everything. He opened the floodgates. If he did not have this floodgate, I could imperm this and be fine. But him opening the floodgate is bad for us. At least they milled cards that we don't want to see. So maybe our draws are going to be a bit better. What is this effect again? Activates, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. So they go for it. They keep comboing. Sure, keep going, my guy. Keep going. They go this here. They banish this. Then they go Arise Art again. So they want to build the material. I guess they're going to mill ourselves. Like they're going to mill us. They can go for another rank 7 here. Okay, the Tau is fine. Those cards we don't want to see really. We want to see a monster on our draws though. Like a monster would be good. So he's gonna attach something. He attached the Ash Blossom here. It's all gonna... we know this. Do we know this card? Because what rank 7 can they make? Oh yeah, we know it's a trap card for sure. End phase on this. So they are gonna have a Fenrir. They're gonna have... That's not a monster. We lose the game. We tried, but that's not a monster, guys. There's literally nothing I can do against this. If we drew a monster, the play was to go into Guardian Chimera. Like, we could have done it if we drew a monster. Because we go Imperm into this. Guardian Chimera, fuse all our board. Pop the D-Fissure. Punch into stuff. Try and play the game. But because we did not have the monster there, we couldn't win. So we deranked. We deranked from a guy that just went full combo. Not much you could do against this. Literally not much you could do. Sometimes you just lose game before you play them. And it's literally because he drew the Fisher there. We lost 3 games in a row after ranking. Like if he didn't have this, this board was playable. Without the Fisher, I could have played through a full like Kashira board without problem with my hand. But I cannot play through a Kashira board that has a D-Fisher on top of that. Let's go for the wheel on top of that and see what we can do here. We're gonna get another training going. That's so annoying. Like we literally just got into Master 2. So the more it seems, I don't think we're gonna reach Master 1 because now we have 10 more wins undefeated to just try and reach Master 1. So I don't think I'm gonna have time, but we're gonna try and go as far as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There we go. Can you use draw spell or monsters? There's some spells maybe we could use, but we can't use any of the pot card because we need to search a lot on our turn. So like all the pot of stuff, like this guy's not great because we don't want to banish our cards, like from our deck. This one is not great because we need too many cards in our extra deck, so that's not amazing. And the other one's banned, so there's no other pots that we can really use. There's no other card that I would see really. Like we're just really missing. Oh, you couldn't see the screen completely, but the only thing we are missing is that when Fiendsmith comes in, we're gonna have a lot of good package there. But before then, we still have like 17 starters. So 17 starters should be fine to play the game most of the time. It should be fine to get us starters most of the time, but we keep not drawing them. We're running maybe a 30 out of 40 cards that are monsters, and we're not drawing them. Now that I confirm it was my Monster Reborn that fucked me over, I miss a part of Prom Princess. Oh, you revived a Prom Princess that locks you into fire. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. Drawing the Albaz again. That's the 3rd or 4th time we've drawn the Albaz. We haven't drawn Branded Fusion once tonight, but we've drawn this card 4 times so far. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna go Patchwork here. Because we want this out of the way first. Okay, no Ash Blossom on their part. So there's that. No interruption yet. No Droll either. So we could go those two into... This plays around... Like if we go Poly now, we can play around an Imperm if they have it. I think I'm gonna go for this guy here. Or do we want to go... If we go this guy instead, we can send the Tau afterward, revive the Mirror Sonite, and go from there. So if we go this and this here, we use the material. If we go this and... It's just the Andrip. Do we want the Andrip or not? Because it's gonna be harder to make it used later on. So we go this, we add the stuff. It is the only beast we have, so if we want to go for the other guy, we need to do this now. But I think we get more value from doing this way. So let's do those two. Just get a shield from an Imperm, because we're going to send the... Oh, we don't even get a shield from an... Oh, this one's going to get a shield. So we do this here, we do this there, and we do the chain afterward. Just a chain block in case they want to Ash Blossom this or anything like that. But they don't seem to have any end trap at all, so we can probably go. Then this is gonna send to the graveyard. At this point, I'm just gonna send the Diabells because I don't really need her in hand. Then we're gonna add the Koital to end. And now we're safe from an Imperm, so we can go Koital. Koital gets us the Gazelle here. Then we normal summon the Gazelle. We go into the Apprentice here. Those two together getting a Mirror Sword Knight maybe. Which one's the better one? Because we could go Mirror Sword Knight instead. We haven't normaled yet. So if we go Mirror Sword Knight instead, this one's gonna get us the Mirror Sword Knight for sure. So other than that, there's not that many illusion that we would want. So if we go Baphomet here, we can go those two into reviving from the grave. I guess we're gonna revive the Diabells here. So if we revive the Diabells, we're not gonna get the Gazelle effect. It's really, if we summon the Gazelle, we search the Camera Fusion. Then we go those two into this, but now we don't have the effect of this. So I think we do need the Mirror Sword Knight. Kind of unfortunate. I wanted to do something that didn't need to use him, but that's fine. Just use the Mirror Sword Knight. Go into the Baphomet here. Baphomet's gonna add me both the Gazelle and the Camera Fusion to my hand. And now we're kind of going at it. So we can do this. We can fuse away. We're gonna go this one, pitching the Tau here. Summoning the Apprentice. We're locked out of Link summoning, so there's that for now. But we can go Tau. Tau's gonna target the Diabells. Then we're gonna go this. This is gonna get me the... At this point, I don't even know what I get. Maybe another Mirror Sword Knight? I think that's fine, because we can just, like, send it to the graveyard for a fusion material. We summon this. And then from there, we can go Chimera Fusion to go into the Andrip using this and this. We revive the Mirror Sword Knight for the next turn. It's not amazing because I wish I could have gone into Magnum, but that should still do good enough. So we go Baphomet. Baphomet's going to summon the Mirror Sword Knight here so that we can tag out on their turn. This is going to Andrip them for one. Then we add back the Camera Fusion afterward. So we summon this in face down and defense. Then we add back the Camera Fusion here to my hand. Then we're gonna just set. I think I'm gonna keep the Patchwork because if we can go into a Magnum next turn and it survives, we can just shuffle the Poly and use the Patchwork. That's a great hit there. That's an amazing hit, I've gotta be honest. We're gonna use the... do I have another Mirror Sword Knight in the grave? I do not. So we're gonna use the Mirror Sword Knight right now. Just to be safe, we're gonna go into the Baphomet. Baphomet is gonna get us the Gazelle and the other Camera Fusion. And now we can revive something again on their turn. So we go those two. And... is today different? It kinda is. We got to Master 2. And then we lost 3 in a row right away. Against Tenpai, like random things. So we kinda got cooked. There's that here. That's fine. I'm gonna let this happen. I want to see what they search. I think that's a full Kashtira board. They go for the Burt, which is okay. So we have the Guardian Camera if we need to here. We can always... They need to set the Burt, which is great. Oh, they're gonna punch into the Diabells? Be my guess. If you punch here, you lose a lot of momentum. Like, punch away. Sure. We have double Guardian Cameras, so you cannot even stop this play. We have 2 of them. There's nothing really that you can stop me from doing here with the Unicorn. So I think we're fine. And we can just go... This is not gonna resolve. Like, we're not doing this guy. We are not doing him at any point during this game. So now he's gonna go for the Burt. Sure. Burt in itself doesn't do anything. So we're gonna let this go. Then do you normal summon anything? If you normal summon anything, we go into the Camera Fusion. Pop the normal, pop the... Oh! Diabell Star. It's gonna go Diabell Star here. Diabell Star is gonna activate. We're gonna Mirror Sonite this away for sure. We're not letting you go into the OSS. This cannot do anything here, so we're fine now. If they want to go for an Xyz 7, we can just go Camera Fusion, pop it and pop the back row here. So I think we're fine at any point. Like, I don't think we need to fire anything. And Diabell Star only triggers on our turn, by the way. They're gonna link 2 into Phoenix. Sure. Kind of forcing my hand. They haven't normaled yet, but this deck shouldn't run too many normal summon. Send the other Diabell Star. Oh, we can't even go Kortol. We don't even need to use it. So they are on 1 card now. They can revive the Unicorn all they want. I don't care. Unicorn's not gonna do anything. We pop this. It's destroyed. They have 1 card. They can revive the Unicorn if they want. They might have a normal, but at this point, if we just keep the Camera Fusion for a pop 2, we should be fine. We should be doing okay here. I don't think there's anything they can do to stop us at this point. Kortol is such a cool card. It's so specific when it stops, but it's so cool when it happens. Because no one expects the Kortol. No one expects the Kortol anyway. There it is. We took our revenge on the Kashtira, guys. We took our revenge here. We're a 50-50 win rate. The problem is we won and we lost in a weird ways. So it's not great. Like, now we need to do 5 more wins just to go back to Master 2. So that's kind of annoying. But next week we should have the next pack. Whee! But I'm going to ask you, Tanaka, what deck do you play usually yourself? Like, I like to ask people what deck they play usually. So, what's the deck list that you prefer to play most of the time? I used to be a vampire player a lot. I'm just not playing them right now. So, because, like, they can't compete with Tempai and stuff like that. But I still love my vampires. I'm going to make them work one day. Okay, it's Thunder Dragon. Add the 2 Tundras here. It's a 50 card Thunder Dragon. I see. 6-pack by Master 1. If it goes that way, we're gonna get there. You play Red Dragon. Is it Red Eyes? Or is it Red Dragon Arc Fiend? Like, there's 2 Red Dragons, technically. Oh, they go for the King's Arc? Sure. That's fine. I guess it's like Aurus Thunder Dragon? I can see the point. Because you get the Thunder Dragon to get more fuel for your Aurus discard. I don't think it's that necessary, but I see the vision here. I do see the vision. Gold Sarcophagus. This guy started insane. On a 50 card hand, his head's crazy. We do have double imperm, so we might be good. Like, we can still imperm their board when they go do something, and we have starters, so it's gonna depend on what. Oh, Arc Fiend. I feel like it's super fun. I have a guy at my local in person that runs Red Dragon Arc Fiend. It's pretty cool to see. It's very, very cool to see. So they go Colossus here. We're going to keep the Imperm for the losses for sure. Then this is going to add a Thunder Dragon here. Not much we can do against that. So we're just going to hope. Double Kortol is not great, but maybe we can do something. They can go Thunder Dragon Fusion into the other. Like, Colossus we need to Imperm. Because we cannot beat Colossus. Colossus in itself, we cannot beat it. And I think it's unlimited, right? And they can summon more than 1 per turn. So they go Titan here. That's fine. We don't have to worry too much about the Titan. They haven't used the... Oh, they go Thunder Dragon again. Okay, they're going to go so many loops. If they go Coach King, we probably Imperm the Coach King here. If they go full Aurus package. You lose a lot, that's fair. Like, the thing with the Red Dragon Arc Fiend is that it is a full balls of the walls, like, combo deck. So if you get your piece, your board is so hard to break. So hard to break. But if you get interrupted at, like, you can die to a single Ash. That's a big problem with it. Which is a bit unfortunate. It's kind of the same thing with the vampires too. So now they go those 2 into zombie vampire. Do we imperm this? do we imperm this here? Because if we imperm this here, we have an imperm for the Colossus. Then we have a Kotal that can get us something going, maybe. I think we... No? Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. I guess, yeah, they haven't hit anything here. We do have some stuff that are good on our board that are gone, but the Kotal and the Mirror Sunlight in the graveyards are great for us. Sending a Thunder Monster. I think at this point we're fine if they send more Thunder Monster. Like, we're keeping the Imperm in case they have double Colossus. We're gonna be able to Imperm the 2 Colossus here, because I think you're able... I think you can only summon Colossus once this way, right? I hope. No, you can summon it more than once by this effect, which is so stupid. So if they go double Colossus, we just Imperm, remove the 2 Colossus, and then we go there. If they go triple Colossus, though, at this point, it's just stupid. At this point, if they go triple Colossus, God help me. Okay, they go Crush Sheep here. What can they do more? They haven't normaled yet, by the way. They have not normaled yet. I don't think that's works. Second Colossus here. Second one. We just hope they don't make a third one there. But I think they can make a third one. Please don't. Please don't. Like, are we really gonna lose to Colossus triple? It's so annoying. Because now they can just go another Colossus again. It's so stupid. Why did they not make this once per turn? Why did they not? Because now they tag this out into another Colossus again? Because it's not at 1, it's not at 2, it's at 3. Okay, it's not a Colossus, so we're fine on this board for now. I think we might survive. They go SP. SP banishes one of their Thunder Dragon to get the banish effect. No, the third sus has not hit the field so far. But they are going crazy. That's okay. I don't care about the Mirror Knight. I prefer the Kotal than the Mirror Knight here. Like, the Kotal is going to be more useful here because it prevents it targeting. Okay, the Imperm is going to be great. They have one back row. It is going to be really rough for us. Oh, we draw the Maxi after the turn. You're such a comic relief game. You're so funny, right? So goddamn funny here. We go Imperm on the sus. Right on time. Exactly when we needed it the most. We go Imperm on the other sus. And now we're just gonna hope for the best. We hope that they don't have Call By, Ash, or Maxi. Because if they do, we kind of lose. So, please? Please? Are we doing this? We don't have the Mirror Knight in the graveyard. We could go Berthomet here. Like, those two together go into... It's either Berthomet or Gazelle. If we go Gazelle, we can Camera Fusion into the Kotal and the Gazelle. Search ourselves. The Apprentice. Apprentice searches ourselves. The Mirror Knight summons. Tag out. I think we go Gazelle here. Because if we go Berthomet, if they have a Call By, if they have a Bishol or something like that, we just lose on the spot. So I think that's a safer option. We could go for the normal summon Gazelle, but I don't think we need to. I don't think we want to here. We want to summon the Mirror Knight if we can. So we go Camera Fusion here. We are basically going to get ourselves the Kotal protection if we need to. So those two together into the Big Wing Berthomet. The Berthomet, the mythical king of Phantom Beasts. Then we go this here into this here right there. And we're going to send the Tau if we're able to. If they let this resolve, we're going to send the Tau. They might have a Thunder Monster in hand. For now, they haven't used any effects, so we're good on that note. We're going to send the Tau to the graveyard so we get more value out of this. We can, like, revive the Nightmare Apprentice here. So if we revive the Nightmare Apprentice, I think we're just going... do we know if it's Matrix? I don't know. So from this, we're gonna get the Apprentice back. We might just want an Apprentice still, because that might be fine enough. Like, we're gonna get double Apprentice onto the field, and the Apprentice is gonna allow us basically to get the Mirror Knight when we need to, so I think we're gonna be fine. We have only one singular target negate at this point, so that's a problem a bit. But as soon as the Mirsonite hits the field, we're fine. So we're just gonna get the Mirsonite into the graveyard and we're okay. Welcome back, Fart. Welcome back. We're fighting for our lives against two sus guy. They still have a back row that they haven't shown yet. We know the SP could be the answer they have. What have I come back to? Two Colossus negated by Imperm, and Espidal Knight and everything else. It is kind of a mess. I gotta be honest, this is kind of a mess. But now we can go Chimera Fusion added back to end. So we have some dodge potential. We could go for the other guy that allows us... Well, it's the Thunder Dragon Horus there. It kind of makes sense because they can benefit from each other. We're gonna go Mirsonite here, tag out into something else, and now we have a negate for both their effects. So I'm not too worried about their effect now. We can go into the Baphomet. Baphomet activates, so we have a target negate, we have a monster negate, so those two are checked. It's only the back row that we need to check at this point. So we add both this and the Chimera Fusion to end. Then I think I'm gonna go with Chimera Fusion with those three. Go into the Guardian Camera. We could go with both, like force the play, because we need to kill them this turn, which is annoying, because they have a lot of Thunders in the grave. So we need to kind of kill this turn. So if we go those three together, we draw two. If we summon this, I think we need to do pop one. We just gotta check the back row here. Because we can force the Espidal Knight to stay on the field, and that's our win condition. If the SP stays on the field, we can win the game. Does this one target? It does not. So they're gonna go those two. So sadly, we need to do, like, if we go this, I'm gonna go back onto the log. Do we know if it's a Matrix in the end? What did they do? Yeah, they added back to end here. So we know they have a Matrix in hand, so we cannot let this resolve. Those one are not protected. So I think we're gonna Cortal here. You can make it miss timing. I guess we can. But it's kind of hard for our deck to make it miss timing. So they go for this. Then we have the Mirsonite for that, which is fine. We could technically go Chimera Fusion again, like with those thing. Chimera Fusion with all of those things to... We could Max C here. That would be an option. Like, if we Max C, we prevent them from doing anything else. I guess that's a point. I guess you got a point there. We can Max C here to prevent the chain to a monster, Thunder monster effect. So this still has a protection, right? It can banish a Thunder or something. So we negate this, pop it. Then this doesn't resolve. Then we go into... We could go into the Magnum. We gotta find a way to destroy this though. So I think we gotta go into the Guardian Chimera still. Try and find stuff to help us play the game. We could go those two into this one. But I kinda wanna draw a card at this point. So we're gonna go those three into the Guardian Chimera. I don't remember the answer to this. So we're gonna go Chimera here. I may have a hot take regarding Fusion Monster. What is it? What is your hot take against the Fusion? This one already used its effect. We use the effect for everything. So I think at this point, we might just go Mirsonite to be able to tag out next turn. If we get there. Because for sure we're killing both the Colossus this turn. That is kind of the game plan. They're gonna Imperm here. Okay, we got a Chimera Fusion now. Dodge it away! Dodge away! You're not gonna get me like this. We're gonna go... this is not an activated effect. If this card would be destroyed by card effect... Oh, it's only card effect, actually. So, we just gotta get a guy that is big enough. We could punch over it, I guess. But we can go those two together. Then we revive the Mirsonite. If we do that though, we cannot punch over anything. So I guess we just go those two into... Yeah, that's kind of a problem now. If we go into this guy here, We can fuse those two. We could fuse those two away into the Draco's Tapelia. Into putting Draco's the counter on those guys. And then we can maybe do something on their turn. And just pop the Colossus, I guess. I think that we cannot negate them permanently though. So if we go the birth, yeah, I think we gotta do this. So we do this and this into those two. That was a tinker there. That was a tinker. So we dodged that. Oh, we actually gotta pop the... We need to pop the Aura Spell. Oh, that's a great draw here. That's actually an amazing draw. We go Branded Fusion. We're gonna be able to banish. And now we're gonna be able to pop everything. We go this. Sending this and the Albaz. We gotta go a bit faster now. We gotta go a bit faster. So let me just focus on the game. I took a long time to think about this, but now we go Albion into Mirror Jade. Into... There we go. That was a tinker. That was a tinker there. We beat double Colossus, guys. I'm proud of this one. I'm so proud of this one. Beating double Colossus here was rough. Like, my deck dies to a Colossus effect. I think Berserkion and Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior, should have been Contact Fusion monster. That would have made sense. I would have seen that. I would have seen that there. Like, they could have been just like the Phantom of Yubel, that if you have the true material to just summon them from the extra deck, that would have worked pretty good. Like, that would have made sense, because you fuse the three parts together. You do fuse the three parts together there. But let's go again a bit. We're gonna at least try and go back to Master 2. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it to Master 1, but we're gonna try. As long as I'm standing, I'm gonna try. We lost the coin toss last game, so this one we won. So there we go. Our ratio is basically the same as our coin toss win right now, which is kind of wild. Okay, this is one of the worst end we could get, because we have the Poly, we have the Camera Fusion. We cannot do anything, so we're gonna set this and pass. We love to draw all our bricks, right? That's a one-up in the deck, by the way. We drop Poly so often. And usually, Yugi used Defusion to defuse Valkyrion into 3 pieces. Yeah, that's fair. Naturia, that's fine. If they go this, I think I Ash it. Because I want to stop this first. Instead of just maxing, I prefer to stop them. Okay, they're going to do this. We're going to maxi now. So maybe we draw something. Nice deck, I know, right? I know. I keep drawing my one-ups. So now we maxi here. Let's see if we can draw some good cards. Oh, they have the Ash on top of it? I guess I should have waited. Yeah, I'm gonna surrender here. There's not much I can do. They go full Naturia combo. Not much I can do. I misplayed there. I should have waited for the Called By to resolve. Like, I should have waited for the Call By to resolve to do the maxi. But I was just like, they're not gonna add this. They're not gonna add this here. But yeah, they just drew what they needed to do. Unfortunate. Not much we could do there. We go 8-8. Do you know the gameplay for Salaman? Do you mean Salamangreat? I've seen it often enough that I know what they do. But I don't play it myself. Like, if you mean Salamangreat, I do know... Yeah, I do know what they do. But I don't really play them myself because I don't like link climbing decks. I don't like link climbing decks that much, so I tend to stay away from them a bit. Like Cyberse and stuff like that is not really my playstyle. But I understand what they do. They're more of a mid-range deck. Again with the double chain. Why? Like, we've drawn this type of hand so many times tonight. Poplar is not a great normal summon for them. I think I just hashed this. Because normal summon Poplar means they don't have the OSS probably. And that probably means they can't extend over that. Like, normal summon Poplar is very weak. Very, very weak. Okay, they go for the Linkuriboh. They're gonna reset the Poplar. And now we're gonna know if we got baited or not. We're gonna know if we got baited. I guess we could have waited for them to activate the OSS here. Yep, we got baited here. I guess that was a misplay. We should have waited for them to activate the OSS to wait for it. That was a misplay on my part. I'm not playing great right now. I'm not playing great. Oh, and they have the Ash Blossom for this too. For sure. Guy starts Poplar OSS into Ash Blossom. And for us, we start double chain. We're gonna try, but for sure, I should have tried. Oh yeah, we forgot to do the workout, so we're gonna do double wheel after that. We forgot to do the workout on the last one, so we're gonna try. They go for the yoke. At least they don't have a normal for. You have the talent on top of that? No way you go for the draw here. Always you go for the look at my hand. For sure, you always go for look at my hand. You normaled already. What are you gonna draw into that is gonna help you extend more? You OSS, you normaled. You have everything you need. Like, what do you do? And you did 40-second chair instead of 40-second plank. Oh, I did it again? I'm gonna take it as this now.
Let's see how well you fare against my
Flamebird here. They just look so similar. They're both like 40-ish time. So they reset something? Sure. Oh no, my Maxi's in the back row. What am I gonna do? I don't think this guy knows how to play his deck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. Like, I don't understand what he's doing here. We're gonna go Apprentice. Apprentice pitch this. Like, how do you screw this up? Like, you had everything. You literally had everything there. You could have went full combo. You even have an Ash Blossom in the grave to go into Prom Princess. It's the Chimera stuff. So if we go this here, this adds me the Mirror Sonite here. And then, yeah, the guy doesn't know. He got the Master 5, Master 3 though. So he must know how to play the deck. But this line was one of the worst line I've ever seen played in a deck. Like, the guy didn't get interrupted that much. I only ashed him once. And Ash against Snake Eyes is not supposed to do anything. Yeah, I misplayed myself too. I misplayed myself, but at least I'm gonna make a better board than this. I guarantee you I'm making a better board than this. We go Cortol here. Cortol is gonna get me the Gazelle. Then the question is, do we want to go those two together into the Poly to search the... Because we could shield ourselves against an Imperm. That's the thing I'm kind of worried about. So I think I'm going to Poly now. I don't want to waste my normal right now. So they do have the Maxi. That is fair. I think we can kill this turn, or we can just banish a Flamebird. And we should be doing okay. But we're gonna go with those two. Or we could go those two into the... We could go those two here into the revive with the Cortol. Cortol tags out. I'm not gonna care about the... I am not gonna care about the things that they have. So we're gonna go this here and this here. We don't really care about the back row, because the only back row that could matter here would be Imperm, and we are protected from Imperm, so I'm not too worried about this. We're gonna send the Tau to the graveyard. Then Tau's gonna activate, gonna revive me the Mirror Sonite here. We're gonna make them draw some cards, but that's fine. I think they called by... No, they did not call by my Ash Blossom yet, so... We're gonna tag out this, see if they have the Ash Blossom here at this point. They might have drawn it. They did draw it, because they're good at the game. They are so good at the game, guys. Not much I can say about this. We're gonna go into... Normal Summon Gazelle. Do they have 2 level 1s? They do have 2 level 1s in there.
Skill issue.
So we're gonna go Chimera Fusion. I wanted to kill them here, because now I cannot kill them anymore. I don't have the illusion to do so. We can go into SP here. SP with those two. To get ourselves the Banish of the Flamebirds. That might be good enough. I kind of want to go into a Chimera Fusion before I SP though. Like, I'm gonna give them draws. That's fine. I cannot not give them draw at this point. So if we go into the...
Exodia.
Oh lord, you scared me there. You scared me so much. I'm gonna go with this. and this here into the 2 chimeras. And then we go SP, we banish this, and without, I think they might be only on 1 of these guys, so we might be doing fine. We go this guy here into the Gazelle, because most of the time they only run 1 Flame Birch, right? So without a Flame Birch, they're kind of struggling. That's fine, I don't care about the Enrip, I'm not even gonna Cortal this. I need to keep the Cortal for if they have an imperm for my Espilal Knight. So I need to keep the Cortal for this. I cannot allow myself to use the Cortal now. We're gonna go for the Diabells at this point. You should remake an Exodia deck. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna grab a Camera Fusion again, add it to our hand. So how much damage do we have? We might have lethal actually, depending on what they have. So this is 1, 2, 3 attacks. If they have a Nib, they have a Nib. If they have a Nib, they have a Nib at this point. There's nothing I can do against a Nibiru. So if we go this fusion into this, and this. Oh, we can even Diabells here, because technically they do have a Sinful Spoil in the graveyard. I didn't even think about that. But if we go Camera Fusion into those 3 together, that's a monster that can attack 3 times, so that's 100, then 6.1, then 2. That's lethal. I'm gonna try and go for the lethal here. We're gonna try and see if we can get to it. They already went through a pretty good amount of stuff. Oh, that's not the right name. Then we're gonna go Guardian Chimera then. We kind of need to. We could go this instead. That's still the lethal. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I didn't want to use this guy, but that's fine. That's still lethal there. May you ask a question? Yeah, you can go for it. I forgot that it's removed the name if we do this. We still save from an imperm. Only Nib really hurts us that much. So let's go here for 100 damage. We're gonna use the effect, make it to 0, punch again, and that should be lethal. If they don't have anything else, we're safe from Nib at this point. We're safe from an imperm. They cannot Valor anymore. They can Valor actually, but we're safe. Do we win? We win! Yippee! I love this OTK machine. Would you consider Curse of the Forbidden Spell a good counter trap? I don't even know what it is. Let me read it. Let me read it there. We do have a wheel for punishment here. And we do have a replay that was redeemed too. But let me see. What did you say for this? So we did win this game. So we're exactly the same ratio of win-loss right now. You said Curse of the Forbidden Spell. That should... let me just write it completely, because there's a lot of curse of something apparently. Forbidden Spell. I would say it's kind of outdated. I know this what used to be fine, but you need to, like, you go 2 for 1 basically, so it's not that great. Because you gotta think about it. You set the trap card. They activate a spell card. It only works on spell cards, so you already restricted on that. And when they activate a spell card, you need to have a spell card in your hand too. Remove the spell card from your hand, and then you... Like, I guess if you know you're gonna go against a certain spell, like if you expect to go like against Aurus and you know they're gonna go Aurus stuff, you can always run it to remove their King's Heart. That's gonna make it hard for them. But most of the time, it's not gonna matter that much. Yeah, it's only good as anti-meta. I know sometimes it was gonna be Ran, but right now, why would you run this instead of Solemn instead? Like, if you're gonna run something right now to negate something, you can run this. It just halves your life point, but it's way better. It's more generic, and in the best of 1 scenario, it's better, I feel. But that's still not a bad card. It's just situational. It's very situational there. So let me go into the replay. There was Kinroma that asked for a replay here. So let's see here. That's Ray, right? Your profile is Ray, if I remember correctly. There's cooler card called Magic Reflect. I don't even know. The first one, okay, let's go for this. Sky Striker against Unchained. Is there a bit of Yubel in your on-chain, or is it full on-chain stuff? We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. We're never gonna know what their back row was, but it did not matter at the end of the day. They never activated it, so it is a Yubel. Shuffling those two, going into the Phantom of Yubel. They're gonna go Maxi, but you can Phantom the Maxi away. That's a good start here. That is an insane start. So now you go this. Then you transform the Maxi into popping a Spirit. Then they add a Spirit, but they already went -2 to just stop you from doing basic stuff. You have the opening of the Spirit Gate to revive the Spirit if your stuff gets negated. You add the Dark Beckoning Beast too, so you can go Dark Beckoning Beast here. Add the Chaos Summoning Beast. A thing you could have done here. Are you running more than one opening? Because a funny thing you can do with this is you add with a Dark Beckoning Beast the other opening. And then you go opening, pitch opening, revive the Yubel. Then because you have a level 10, you go opening, add back the opening. I can check the build. Okay, I'm gonna see. But that's a funny thing. With your continuous spell, you can just like discard them, revive something, and then add them back. Because Yubel is level 10. I don't know why the opening and all. You're freestyling, I see. I don't know why they combo so well together. So you can make the Phantom again. No idea why they never made a once per turn summon clause on this. Same for Colossus. Like, it's not that hard. Just make it once per turn. It's really not that hard. Then you can go those two into Apo. So you have a 2-mat Apo here. You go Gruesome. You go Spirit of Yubel. Unchained is going to pop the Yubel. Then the Sharvara is going to revive you something. Then this summons the Yubel here. So I guess you go Varujas here. Your second time playing this deck, that's fair. So you go this and this. Into discarding this, adding back the Beast. Going into the Soul of Rage. That's still an insane board. Like, this deck does insane board here. So you go those two into Varudras. And then from there, I don't know if this version I prefer the pop card. Because at this point, you already went through the Sharvara. So you either have a choice of popping something or like linking something away. You don't have another choice. Unless you're on the Unchained 3, but you don't. Oh, you're on another Yama. I see. So they go Talent here. Talent's gonna draw 2 card. Then they go. That's a pretty good card for them. That's a very, very good card. Welcome back, Tanaka. Welcome back. Add 1 search. Why did it not tag out? I guess they didn't want to lose. Like, they didn't want to lose their Ray effect. Because now if this gets pop. Yeah, they negate this. That's kind of annoying. I guess you had the Apos. There was no point for them to tag out. They would just lose too much. And that's game. Yubel board turn 1 just because of the Varudras. Varudras made the Yubel board so much more sticky. It's insane. It is insane how sticky the Yubel board is nowadays. But let's go for the wheel. We did have a wheel that we did not do, and I'm gonna do the plank afterward, guys. I'm gonna be in my word. We were so close. We were so close there. That was very, very close. So let's do the push-up first and then do the plank. We never close. You were so close, but you guys are gonna need to do some politics when you get DUR, because I'm only crafting 1. So you guys are gonna need to talk to each other. Let's start with a push-up and we're gonna go for the plank afterward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And now the plank. 40 seconds of plank. So do it. Count with me, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh, I was starting to give up now. I think it's today that we did the second planks, right? Or was it yesterday? You've been asking for Cardcraft for so long? You've been asking for so long? Well, one day you're gonna get there. One day you're gonna get there. Whew. Okay, I'm winded a bit. Search the card you told me about. What was the name again? What was the name of the card again? Let me just remind me. We can search it now. Let's see. You're trying to play on the deck. What kind of playstyle are you searching for? Full combo or anything like that? Because it's gonna depend. Magic Deflector. Magic Deflector here. What is this? Negate all equipped field continuous and quick play spells. That's so funny actually. It's kind of a weird anti-spell fragrance. You can set it with trust, that's true. That's true. But it's all gonna depend on what the playstyle you want to go for. What kind of playstyle do you want? We're on the brink of the verge of like having the max gems here. I am so ready for the next pack. I think the pack is coming to... Yeah, we're maxed out now. We're getting into the gift box. So we cannot receive gems anymore. But that's fine. They expire in like 30 days, I think. Yeah, on the 28th. So the next pack is going to be out by then. Buy a single pack, we could, but they're not going away. Like, they're not going away until we get the other pack. So I'm not in any hurry for this. Like, this is still going to be there. But Jinzo, we could get Jinzo too. Like, why is he standing still like that? I guess I'm always gonna buy him, so... Might as well, right? I'm always gonna get the Jinzo. Because he's a chat, he's just standing there. But yeah, in 7 days, we're gonna get the... Let's see. There's this, and in 7 days, the selection pack rotates out, so in a week. So next Wednesday, we're gonna have a new selection pack, and I'm saving my gems for the next selection pack. Like, we could try and get the Charmies from this, but I don't care. I'm not running them in my deck anyway. So, in a bit, we're gonna be able to get them. Now we can redeem our gems. Let's receive the gifts here. Let's receive this here. May I suggest Zombie? It's a deck that consistently loses to 1 interruption, has no great support, and has mini break. Highly recommend. Why are you gonna do me like that, Spin Dart? Why are you gonna do me like that? Come on! Deadly Strider, Hortus! Deadly Stry a bit! Don't forget to add Jinzo. We could change him. We could change a Jinzo. That's been a while since I changed my mate. So, might as well go for a new one, right? Jinzo, here it is. Here it is, Jinzo. I love this background, by the way. This, like, thing could be a wallpaper. It's so cute. The Diabellstar and the Elzet. Here, both of them. What did you do? You dissed zombies. Like it was literally a shot at my vampire babies. But did you have anything in mind that you prefer to play, Tanaka? Because there's a lot. Jail wallpaper, it's not because like, it's just a good art. It's just a good art there, guys. But let's see. There's a Chimera that I like a lot. Fluffle is not great. Refute any of the statement I made. You're right. But do you have to be so loud about it? Do you have to be so loud about it? That's what I mean. Some new stupid ability in Blade and Sorcery. Ooh. Yeah, the Whitewood artworks are very good. I like the Azumina stuff too. So there's my... Oh, this one we can remove here. We can delete this.
Biden Blast!
Biden Blast! Whoa! But yeah, we got this Cold 7. That's a funny deck. This is like a deck that you go balls to the walls. There's no there's no ant trap in this other than Avnis, if you want to call her an ant
Skill
trap.
issue.
And it's literally just, I'm gonna play through stuff and I'm gonna go first. It's possible to only build Sword Soul as going second only. I think you can, right? Yeah. It's still probably gonna be better going first, but I think it's possible to build it going second. As a video, just make me sad though. Yeah, the end of the story, I think lore-wise, Diabell Star dies at the end, right? Like the final card that they release is just her passing away. And like there's Diabells that's sad because they finally reunited and they removed the Azamina curse from there and now they purified the white wood, but like Diabell Star dies, I think, while doing that, so it's kind of a bittersweet victory. I think that's what happened. It's good to make use of Yazi pop effect. I guess that's fair. Yeah, there's a deck called 8-Axis Sword Soul. For sure the 8-Axis runs the Horus in there, right? But it is my Vampire here. That's a deck that I like a lot. I'm gonna revisit them one day. Maybe when the Fiendsmith happens, because we can make Beatrice easy with them too. And Fiendsmith Elves make Beatrice too. So maybe we're gonna try and play around. It's for sure not gonna be great. But maybe we can make something happen. Other than that, there's the Skull Servant again. I don't know the difference between those two. What is this one? I think I prefer the other one, so let's just delete one of the Skull Servant. I don't know why I have two. I'm gonna rebuild this anyway when I go back, so there's Yubel still. Yubel is an insanely strong deck right now, so there's Yubel if you want to go for that. Goaty is one of my fan favorite. I have two Goaty Royal, and I love them so much. I have two Paces Royal, 1 and 2. I want to revisit this deck one day, but it just struggles a bit too much. It cannot compete against the power level of the metagame. Suship's the same. Brandon's pretty fun. Burger. I would say the Punk Gold Pride is a good deck too, but it all depends. Like I said, Tanaka, it all depends on what you want to do. There's super combo deck. There's more control like Lab or stuff like that. So if you want to go more anime, there's those options too. She turned herself into something like the Azamina Abomination to beat them. I know she kind of fused into something to get a demon form. Didn't look like she was dying though. Well, let me get the card art. Let me get the card art here. What is the art that I clicked on something? I think it's gonna open. Okay, I don't want to open Copilot. No, I do not. Let me see here. We have Azamina. Can we get the new card? How do we get the new card release? So if we go here, can I find the new cards? Because I'm trying to find the new cards to be able to... If we go White Forest instead? White Forest, can we find the... Oh, we got a White Forest for something else. White Forest Yu-Gi-Oh! New card, maybe? Okay, let's try and see, because we have a new stuff here. So if we go into... Do we have the link? Can you post the link instead of posting a picture? This 5 new cards. Can I get the thing here, please? I want the final one. Like, I want the end of the lore. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not finding it, guys. Like, there's a new archetype and everything, but can I find the article here? Latest article. Maybe I'm gonna find it. 2 new Rizal card. This, that. If you go next page, maybe I can find it. 6 Sam. New White Forest card. Let's see if we can... Maybe the wheel's gonna work for this. Okay, we have this here. So we have only the field spell here. That's not what we're looking for. There it is. So we have this one, which is the Diabell Star fused with like... It looks like she fused with the Snake Eyes Ash, to be honest. Like, it feels like she fused with the Snake Eyes to gain power and all. That's what I feel it happened here. And then there's this one, which is the final form of Diabells. So they both go into their final form. Then there's the Azamina here, which I think is the purified version of the, like, corrupted Azamina. Because all the Azamina stuff that we had before were, like, corrupted version of stuff. And this one's, like, the pure after they fought it out and they purified it. Like, there's the new dragon, there's the Snake Eyes, Ash, new Poplar, I mean, new form. Then there's this that we see, like, the Diabell star, shielding Diabells against the Queen Azamina here. So there's that. And we see here, I don't really see what this one is, but this is this one. Like, this one is the one I think points to. So, like, if we look here, if you see, I can, like, you see on this part, like, there's the angels. There's the angels here. And let me try and zoom in again. Like, if we zoom in even more. So there's the angels here, like, all the spirit. There's Diabells that's crying, and there's, like, Azamina. So it's either they fought really hard and they're, like, kind of, like, destroyed, but they seem too sad. Oh, they're the tutors, but they seem kind of sad here. So it feels, I know some people interpreted it as one of the two died here and the other one's sad about it. But there's not gonna be like a direct answer to this. We're not gonna know. But it did look like one of them died here. So it could be that, it could be not that. It's open-ended lore there. But that's a card, like, that's the end of the story for Diabells. Diabells and Diabell Star, that's the end of the story. They purified the White Forest. They got rid of the Azamina corruption and everything like that. So they should be fine now. We shouldn't get too many more White Forest Azamina card, I think. Maybe White Forest, because now it's like the purified version, but we're gonna see. But that's what I thought. But for today, on that note, I don't think I'm gonna start other games, because at this point, we are, like, kind of late. We don't have time to run to Master 2. I might try and play on my own, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to reach Master 1. So we're gonna miss the Master 1 this season. But next season for sure, we're gonna try and go for there. So for now, let's see who we can raid into. I guess we can raid into Maple. It's been a while since I raided into Maple. They're playing Aram. Oh, is she doing the no swearing? Oh, Lord. She's doing the no swearing there. But let's send you guys to maple_cha. There we go. Here's the raid message for those that are subbed. Here's the raid message for those that are not subbed. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Next season, for sure, now we're going for Master 1. We started a bit further down below. I don't think that's possible. Last time she took, like, I think 6 hours to do an hour of no swearing. So we're gonna see now. But I'm gonna leave you all for now. I'm gonna be back on Saturday with some Dave the Diver. So if you're interested, be there. It's gonna be an early stream. And next season, we're gonna start and try and go to Master. We should be able to go there now. But on that note, please do take care of yourself. I'm gonna see you all again next time. Bye-bye.